All right. So we start out the show with Bobby Lashley. As most of you know, he did retain his title last night. He did not do the work to retain the title, but I will say he did retain the title. He basically let Braun Strowman and Drew McIntyre beat the holy hell out of each other. Hello, Newfound Drones and Venom. How are you? Thank you for coming. How you doing? Hang with Mr. J. What's up? So yes, much to my chagrin, Bobby Lashley held on to his title. Thank you, Venom, for life. So now he's coming down to the ring. So yeah, I would have liked to see Drew McIntyre win the title, and he would have won. I watched it today. He was close to
Me and Brennan brought my washer down because I broke it.
Oh.
Where was you last night?
I was working at the hospital.
Oh, good, because I was so late. I fell asleep. I didn't watch it till today.
I didn't watch it till today either because I worked till 11 and then I worked at the school today.
I thought it was really stupid.
Yes.
I think the best match was the Charlotte, Rhea, and Asuka.
Yeah, me too.
Even Drew's match was horrible. They were all horrible. I didn't like it.
And that stupid zombie match. I agree.
Stupid.
I got my nails.
That was so stupid.
Come show her your nails.
Is it live?
Yeah.
You can be our hero. Oh, look how pretty.
They're flowers. I paid for them myself.
Nice with your new job.
Yeah, she goes and gets hers done, and I rip mine off.
Let me see.
Of course.
Oh, I think your whole nail was gone.
It is. If it's Brie, it's hanging on.
I'm good, Venom. How are you?
Oh, I have to put the chat. We're gonna have to cook in a little bit.
Okay.
I'm making chicken broccoli Alfredo.
Nice. It's my favorite. It's
Oh, I
my
love
favorite.
Hi, Mr. J.
Yes.
Newfound Drone. Wait, yep, Newfound Drones.
Yep, Mr. J and Venom for life.
I said Mrs. J. I mean, I said Mrs. J.
I'm good. Me too, Venom. Me too. I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm good.
I've been exhausted. Doris.
Me too.
I told my lady, I'm like, last week was too much for me. Like, I was there. I swear it was double the time I'm usually there. And I walked buco miles, like 9 miles a day almost.
Yeah.
I just need a break. And a vacation.
I know. I'm like counting down the days. So we have 19 actual school days left. And
Brennan
I'm like,
till the 28th of May. And Wednesday.
They get out the 20. Yeah, because you guys usually get out the week before we do. So.
Oh, no. Bree gets out, I think, June 15th.
Really? We get out June 11th.
Brennan's graduation is June 11th.
Oh, okay. He's graduating. I forgot. But yeah, I'm like counting down the days. And I told Jimmy, I'm like, if the last couple of weeks freaking are anything to show, I'm like, there's no way. I'm going back to the school in September. Like the Mysterio and Natalia and Sheena did it. Yes. I was very excited Saturday when I watched Friday Night SmackDown because I worked Friday night too. So I didn't get to see that till Saturday. And I was very excited when they won the tag team titles, Natalia and Tamina. The Mysterios did a good job. I was half expecting the Stereos to win, but then I'm like, but with Ray's history of being the underdog and having to go over hurdle after hurdle after hurdle, I thought for sure they were going to lose this match and then come back to win it again. But I was happy they won it. Yeah. I decided to pop in. I've been playing Pokemon Shield. Oh, cool, Chris. Thank you for
I
popping
don't even
in.
know what Pokemon Shield is.
Neither do I. He sends me pictures sometimes of games he plays because I have
I
him
know
on
what
Facebook.
Pokemon is. That's about it. So I know
Oh,
there's going to be an issue because Bobby Lashley did not pin Drew.
right.
He looks pissed.
Yeah. And they just put out an open challenge.
Nice. They're gonna say you can't do
Right.
it.
That's exactly what they're going to say.
You
should be in the back of the line. You've
Right.
had multiple opportunities. All right, Venom, thank you so much for joining us, love. Papa did to say hello. It's a popular game for Nintendo Switch.
I've only seen Switches on TV. Like I've never seen a Switch in my
I was
real
going to
life.
say her kids are a little older, Chris. So,
Yeah.
I mean, not that older people don't play it, but
They didn't get into that.
thank God, right?
Can you hear my thing?
No.
Okay.
I thought the same thing, Mr. J. Nobody can have any excuses this time. He did it completely on his own.
The one night I did not watch that girl. The one night she ends up naked on YouTube during her live because she's so fucked up.
Really?
The one night I did not watch her. Like her coochity cooch. Everything. I'm surprised she still has a YouTube. If I did that, I would not have a YouTube no more. Oh, Drew just punched Lashley.
Oh, come on, ladies. You know you'd rather be in there with Drew anyway. Stop screaming. Hello, Anthony. How are you? See? MVP saying it. Back of the line. He don't get a shot.
Yeah, and I don't agree that Ray and Dominic should have the tag team either.
No.
I don't like them.
As much as I'm happy that they won it, that it was somebody I liked that did the historical thing.
Yes, I don't think it's ready. It's no.
Not I don't think Dominic's ready to be a champion.
Is not ready. I think Dominic should be in NXT.
Yeah, I think so too.
His father is amazing, but Dominic is not ready for the big games.
Right, no. I agree. I've been saying that right along since he had his first match. I'm like, there's no way he can be
and
ready
he tries to be little like his dad, and he's really not.
No.
Him doing all this high flying stuff
and he doesn't have the strength,
right?
Like in my mind, to be the hard hitting wrestler. He doesn't have the body to be the hard hitting wrestler, and he hasn't built up the
zombies because of that movie. Batista is starring in a new movie.
The Army of the Dead. It's a new movie that Batista's in, and I believe because they showed like a preview of the movie on my Peacock.
Yeah,
I believe that freaking what's her face, the general manager. What the hell's her name?
Sonya Deville.
I think she's in it too. It sounded like her talking in the movie, and at one point they showed someone with long black hair standing next to Batista, and it sounded just like her. I could be wrong. It may not be her, but it sounded like her, and it kind of made sense because if you remember, they had to pull her off TV.
Yeah.
Because of that stalking issue. And someone had said that there were rumors
she was to Mandy.
No. They did it.
Mandy did a I Quit match or whatever. And
right. That's why they made an I Quit match, because in real life she had a stalker that broke in her house 3 times. And the police and her lawyer asked WWE to take her off TV.
Oh no, you lost a nail.
It ripped it off.
I know, are you okay? I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yep.
Why is your door wide open?
Oh.
When I got here, it was wide open and the light was on.
My light was on?
Wolfie?
I don't know then. I don't remember my light being on.
Well, because I didn't see him leave.
I wasn't here. Why are you looking at
She
me,
wasn't here.
Sheena?
I must have forgot it on because I couldn't find my Pizza Hut hat.
For you! She's looking at me like this.
No, Bob. I had to work yesterday, so I did not do a live stream for the pay-per-view. Yeah, he did, Mr. J. And that's what me and Sheena mean by, like, Dominic's not ready. He doesn't, as much as I want him to succeed and have the type of career that his father had, I think it's too early for him to be in a championship picture. I don't think he has the stamina. I don't think he is able to withstand the abuse. Wolfie! Yeah, Bill, I had said last week that I had to work Sunday, so I wouldn't be streaming. I'm working tomorrow, so I will not be streaming for NXT, but I can stream on Friday. I'm working tomorrow and Wednesday night at the hospital, but I'm off on Friday, so we can stream SmackDown if Sheena's available. Here comes AJ Styles. See, and what I kind of want to see is Apollo Crews and his big man go against AJ Styles and almost. You're muted. You can't correct me if you're muted. You cannot correct me if you're muted.
And I even said, we're going to go cook. You want to see the washer? You want to see my new washer?
Lady C, how are you? Oh, that's pretty. Now, Sheena.
What?
Of all people, I would think you would get a front load washer.
Listen, I had a front load washer, and that's the one I broke. So beggars can't be choosers. And this is.
Do you have a step stool?
No. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, I do. It's not in here because I had to move everything out to get everything in and out. But I do. It's in my kitchen.
I'm good, Lady C. Tired but good.
Let's see.
All right. Because I know when I used to have my big washing machine, I would have to basically crawl into the goddamn thing to get all my clothes out after the spin cycle.
How much was this? 200, 250? What was it?
But I'm happy you were able to get a new one.
I thought I was working till 8:30 tomorrow because it's just 8, so I'm going to Target after.
Okay.
With my AirPods, but I'm going to need a little bit more money.
Okay.
Just like 20. Not even 100.
Yeah, ladies, see, I was exhausted last night when I jumped on Jimmy's stream. I'm tired today too, but I only worked till 1 today, so I pretty much had the rest of the afternoon off, thank God.
It was 250,
Nice.
right?
Very, very nice.
He was gonna.
I
get
would
me,
love to have a washer and dryer.
He was gonna get me the one that's stackable, and I'm like, oh, hello, I'm just 4 feet tall.
I have, Bob. I've not seen the newest one for Shawn Michaels.
I didn't see Shawn Michaels either.
Yeah, it was just on last night. And like I said, I worked, and I wanted to watch the pay-per-view before my stream tonight. So that was on my first priority when I got out of work, was to get that in and watched. And so I will. Oh, thank you, Lady C. So I'll probably watch that. It probably won't be till like Thursday because I'm working a double tomorrow and a double Wednesday. So it was good, and so far I've liked them. Oh, nice, Lady C. So far I think they've done a fairly decent job on them. Yeah, it was, Bob. I mean, I think once, I know I say this all the time, I think once Vince retires, it's going to get a lot better. Like once Shane, Stephanie, and Triple H have full control over the product and like what happens, I think it'll get a lot better. That's what I do, ladies. See, I record them because sometimes like my on-demand doesn't keep them as long as I want. So sometimes by the time I go to watch them, they're gone. He should have got the stackable Sheena. That would have been good for some laughs watching you fight to do your laundry. We could have watched your legs swing around like a kid. Sure, she appreciates that, Wolfie. Today is the V-Day. And has anyone else noticed that it seems like the Miz is starting to get tired of John Morrison?
Johnny Drip Drip.
Yeah, Johnny Drip Drip.
I can't make chicken broccoli Alfredo.
Uh-oh. Why?
I have no broccoli.
So make chicken Alfredo.
No, I want broccoli.
Oh. Oh.
Like lots of broccoli.
Oh.
Maybe they have it at Honey Farms in the freezer.
They may.
I'll be right back.
All right. Who just gives away what? The creative on NXT is so much better than Raw and SmackDown. I agree, Bob. And I think that's part of the reason why it is better, is because Vince McMahon really has nothing to do with NXT. Triple H is in charge of NXT, and he has his own separate creative team for NXT. So I think, and that's one of the reasons why I believe WWE will get better once he steps down. Vince. Sheena, just use fish. You're too late, gamer. She's already gone to get her broccoli. Yeah, Mr. J. Um, and it's funny how that has kind of stuck with his gimmick. And I wonder if that was their sole purpose of creating that gimmick the way they did. Because it is very much like Shawn Michaels' whole career. Me too, Lady C. As much as I give Vince all the props for making WWE, like creating the pathway for it to be what it is today, at the same time, I think now that he's gotten older, he's stuck in his ways and he has that mentality that he's right and it doesn't matter what the fans want. And I just think like he zones in on one watch age group and gives, and everything's like for them, like for since the Attitude Era, really. I think he's been focused on 18 and younger, which is why they went so hard on PG. Yeah, Bob, in early in his career, yes, he was, and he admits it all the time that he was. I agree, Lady C. I think he's a big part of why people don't watch anymore. And like I said, I give him all the credit in the world for taking WWE past what his father made. But I think if he had stayed on that run, I think he would have been fine. But like I said, I think he just kind of, when the whole ratings thing came about and doing TV ratings for ages, I think he focused a lot on 18 and under. And it's almost like the bigger watch group is, I think it's 25 to 40. So yeah. Yeah, Mr. J, I think they're going to end up combusting that whole tag team. Joseph Grohl. Probably not till November, Bob. That's usually around October, November is when they really usually do it. And Jayla, he could be returning. I don't think it'll be like a long-term thing. Like I think he'll make a couple of appearances. But he's admitted himself that he's more of a part-timer now, and he's moved his career on to movies and things, but he does still want to do work in the WWE. Me at work, Doris, boo. I'm sorry, Joseph. Only till 9 though, right? Ooh, I don't know what that was, Tilly. Don't know what that was. So we still got AJ Styles and Elias in the ring. They kind of just like beating each other up. Wrestling Forever, what's up? That's quite all right, Wrestling Forever. So Elias is hurt. He's holding his head. AJ Styles hit a neck breaker on his knee, which is why Elias is holding his head. He's going for the Styles Clash, and Elias fights out of it. And AJ rolls him up, and then he's going for he tried the Styles Clash again and got booted in the face. Elias hit a brainbuster, and Styles kicked out at 2.5. No, you go lay down. I think they would, Bob, but I think WWE is too into both their singles careers. Excuse me. Now they're giving chops to each other. Josie, what's up? Jackson Riker pulls AJ out of the ring. Forced a disqualification. Omos is now walking towards Riker. Riker's going up the ramp. Now Elias is attacking AJ. Over the stairs he goes. Now Elias is running because Omos is after him. And Omos just goes back to AJ. They're doing worse than what they did to Axel and Dallas before they got fired. Yeah. The only thing about that, Mr. J, is I don't know if they would burn their bridge with Morrison where they just hired Frankie and signed Frankie to an NXT contract. Maybe Morrison will go to NXT and she could be his manager. Oh. Alexis talking about Tamina and Natalia and Lily wanting to meet them. Ooh. What is a guy that big get skinny pants and jeans? I don't know, Bob. I have no idea.
Okay, we're not having Alfredo today.
They don't have broccoli.
They have frozen peas. They don't have frozen broccoli. Who the fuck wants frozen peas?
I don't know.
I don't want frozen peas. And I definitely don't want Brussels sprouts in my Alfredo because then it won't be chicken broccoli Alfredo.
No.
It tastes totally different.
Gamer said use fish. This is the second time he said use fish.
Oh, no, Gamer. I don't eat fish. I eat lobster. That's it. Oh, and salmon. But other than that, I don't like fish.
I agree, Wrestling Forever. And a few people here agree.
Yes. I agree with that.
And Seth is unhealing from the bad guy.
Ugh, no. I want real food. I like meat.
Oh, there you go. Tuna casserole with peas.
No. I'm gonna figure something out.
Apparently, she just wants broccoli, people.
Yes, that's exactly what I want.
Hello, Jayla. Thank you for coming by, Jayla. I appreciate you watching along. I just hope they hold them for a few months. Me too, Wrestling Forever. I don't want to see them win it and then just to lose it, like at Hell in a Cell or something like that. It's not going to taste the same. That's what she said. It's not going to taste the same.
You can't just do it with something else? No, I cannot. No, I cannot.
You walk them? Who?
What?
Jayla said you walk them?
I walk them everywhere. Oh, let me show you. Speaking of walking.
Yeah, Bob. 5 weeks from yesterday. So it's in June. I forget the exact date they said, but it's sometime in June.
I do love broccoli so much. Look. You see
hold on.
this. Where is it? You see that?
Oh, yeah.
That's my foot right there. You see me pushing?
Yeah.
That's just the insole. Like, seriously, the insole of the shoe. The rest of the shoe is gone.
Oh, and they're probably the most comfortable shoes you've had, aren't they?
They are. I'm so pissed off about it. All right, hold on. I gotta figure out dinner.
So don't forget, people, tomorrow, I know I'm not streaming, but on NXT, Bronson Reed is getting another North American title shot. And it's a steel cage match. Let's top that. So I'm kind of happy that Rhea retained her title. And like Sheena and I were saying at the beginning, for all the hype they did, I thought that was the best match of the night. I mean, not all the matches were bad, but and Sheena, Bob Gillis said, got a lot of soul. Get it?
He said what?
Got a lot of soul. Oh, we're going to order food. That's what we did. Because I was like, ooh. Yeah, Wrestling Forever. I didn't want to see Charlotte win it. I'm just so sick of Charlotte being in the championship picture. I wouldn't have minded so much if Asuka won it, but I think it's better for Rhea to retain it. Yeah, you know she's going to get chance after chance. Gamer said fish takeout. Yay! Uh-oh. So we have the New Day and the RK Bros in the back. And I think Matt Riddle's trying to play peacemaker. Because if you remember last week, Randy Orton RKO'd everybody. Did he, Mr. J? I did not know that. Oh, he was a crazy mofo, but he was definitely. Oh, I'm gonna have to do a video. She was in New Japan, Bob. That's where she made her career, and she wanted to come here.
Yeah, like. Forgot.
Oh, they're fighting. Matt Riddle's still trying to play peacemaker. Kofi and Randy about to come to blows.
I don't have to stand in here anymore.
Did you know New Jack died?
Nope.
Yeah.
What? What?
Is there something that you need to tell me?
There's no broccoli here.
Before I start throwing things.
There's no broccoli here in this
It's
house.
from the pizza place.
Listen, I tried to get broccoli from the pizza place.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I went to Pizza Hut and I said, "Can I buy broccoli from you
They
guys?"
don't have broccoli.
Oh, Jazz told me that. Figured it out.
We don't serve broccoli.
I tried everything.
Yeah, Wrestling Forever. I agree. I saw him on an interview thing.
I know what I'm getting.
Alexa's back. Ooh, they got 2 new friends coming. Oh, Tamina and Natalia. Tamina's looking around like she's scared. Tamina said black and blue, which would look great on your face.
You know?
And she really liked how you beat up Reginald the other week.
He's trying to wrestling was to hurt people. You know, they keep giving Charlotte chances.
But if that pesky
I
little
wonder if this will be Electra introducing a new partnership.
Guess where I bought
I
this
have
one?
no problem swatting it again.
No. Whoever
Little
gets this,
Caesars. Little Caesars.
you can't really finish my bet, and I'm not going to get what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I actually didn't buy it. Jasmine was like, I'm thirsty. I said, okay. And then she said, I said, yeah, money, I need to drink water. And she said, no, so I gave her money.
Natalia's dress, the top is getting more revealing. I did not see it first. She gonna fall out next.
I was just thinking about paper, a whole set of nails. And I was like,
Bob, I'm not sure. I'm hoping that it lasts for a little while at least. Oh. Alexa said she's gonna be watching their match later, or they're gonna be watching their match later.
There, because Lily.
Yes, because Lily.
The way we play, the way we live. Right now, COVID-19
Lisa, I win. I get to have chicken broccoli Alfredo from the pizza store. Not the same.
It's
I will
not.
show you what I did because I was on this chicken broccoli Alfredo.
You could get any large pizza for just
I ordered all this Alfredo sauce.
Why are you using jarred Alfredo sauce?
Because I'm Irish and not Italian, Doris.
Alfredo sauce is so. I'm Irish and not Italian either. I Googled that shit.
Oh no, I will.
So easy to make. It's wicked easy to make.
Oh no, it won't taste the same.
Oh, it tastes better.
You know what sounds good? He did say tuna, but like the tuna casserole from Tuna Helper with the broccoli.
Oh.
The sandwich is good too.
Chicken tenders and fries.
Look at the sandwich for you.
Right?
Ooh. Can you see it?
No, Mom.
Can you take my sauce? I paid $10 for six jars for $10. Yeah,
Really?
chicken fries.
Chicken tenders, please. Thanks.
Yeah, I was surprised how easy Alfredo sauce was to make. It's very
Oh.
easy.
I do too much for all that shit.
I work 2 jobs, Sheena, and I still make the shit from scratch.
You drive down the street to work, lazy. We won't talk about that.
Make from scratch.
Alfredo sauce.
Send me some. My mom won't make me Alfredo.
I'll send you some brie.
Okay, cool. I'm hungry. Doris looks very tired tonight.
We're both, look, I haven't even smoked, and this is what I look like.
We're both very tired tonight,
I'm
Brie.
exhausted.
So I will not be staying up extra late, people. Just so you know.
Right? Me neither.
How bougie I am.
Okay, we go.
That would be funny, wrestling forever.
Just like you, with representatives
It would. It would.
This is what my face looked like before I started using Curology. No one was allowed to. Curology is different.
Happy about chicken tenders.
Neurology.
Bottle for your needs. Within 2 weeks, I actually started seeing results.
I do hope though that they do have Nikki Cross come back and she does feud with Alexa,
My life.
because I think if they put her back as Crazy Nikki, that would be a good feud. Crazy Alexa against Crazy Nikki.
I'm wearing a kimono, which is
Anthony,
Japanese
could you stick out
traditional
that? You wish I would.
each other's culture.
That Wash, what's up? Yeah, for Wrestling Forever, I would have thought that they would have had. Although, you know, if you think about it, when they do finally bring out Lily, that could be Nikki Cross. We do, Bob. They're few and far in between. I don't consider them that great. Like, I'll get a sub there if I have no other choice.
Where?
Subway.
There's sweet onion chicken teriyaki. That's the only thing I eat there.
Jimmy loves that one.
I do too.
Oh, I've never tried their pasta, Bob.
Pasta.
If anything, I would just stick with their sandwiches.
Their cheddar broccoli soup is good.
Yeah. You know whose cheddar broccoli soup I absolutely love? Panera.
Yes.
I love the cheddar broccoli soup in a soup bowl.
I
Absolutely
don't do
love
the
it.
soup
In
bowl
a
because
bread
I
bowl.
don't like bread, but I like the chicken fantega, like half a chicken fantega with the soup.
What about Cash?
Oh my
Squirrel
God.
said Subway sucks balls.
Hi, squirrel.
I don't know if I've ever had pizza. Actually, yes, I have had Pizza Hut pasta.
Did you hear about Cash? Nope.
I agree, Squirrel. I don't eat there a lot, but like if my at the prison, they would a lot of times, like twice a year, they would buy lunch for us all, and it would either be Pizza Hut or Panera. Gary, what's up? I don't see why she wouldn't wrestling forever. I mean, it would grow out. You know, they could use temporary colors, or they could even have her wear a wig. I mean, you figure Sasha Banks wears a wig. Wrestling nuts. What's up, my friend?
So excited.
So excited. She needs broccoli Alfredo bad. So we have Gulak and
I'm gonna go try the washer.
Garza in the ring. I just got home, Doris. I'm loving these beautiful. Me too, Gary. You're funny, Jet Wash. Very, very funny.
What is that?
He said Cash got arrested for being a bloodsucker.
I was like, can we stop bringing up Cash? I know that I got more teeth and a lot more hair, and I don't like blood, but I'm much better. I'm funner. Might be a little crazy at my house from time to time, but hey, brings the fun. Hold on, gotta throw clothes in.
Lily has just pigtails and not a full head of hair. Well, if they were to style Nikki's hair like that, like I said, it could be a wig. Now they have wigs that are so tightly put on the head, it's like your hair and doesn't come off. Like if you think about it with Sasha Banks, her hair is a wig. Her real hair is like light brown. Yeah, Bob, I'm not too impressed with this match either. And there goes the wing clipper on Gulak. And Garza wins the match.
You did. I just want a cheeseburger.
I thought you wanted broccoli Alfredo. Guys are gonna give the rose to Gulak, maybe? He stuffs the rose.
Yeah.
Such a waste of a pretty flower. It's our truth. Our truth is back.
I heard he's on vacation. Something's wrong with my eyes. When I close them, I can't see nothing.
It's me. We're gonna host Raw Talk together later. I know it's you.
Oh,
What's up, KP?
you see Kushida in the back? I know it's not Kushida, but
Not sure. That's this. Won't laugh at that. I got to stay on no profile. I heard there was an open challenge for my baby tonight. I don't like looking at her either.
Holding open challenge.
Ricky Bobby got an open challenge. Well, apparently I thought it was me. Okay. Good.
Ricky Bobby. I love how he calls Bobby Lashley Ricky Bobby. Oh. Tajiri just won the title. Oh, and here comes Randy Orton. He's gonna have a match with Kofi Kingston, I believe. Oh, there he is. I was gonna say a Broman isn't even coming out with them, but he came out on a scooter to accompany Randy to the ring. Oh, cool, Gary. I'll have to check that out. No, Sheena decided to order out. And I think Bree, her daughter, is gonna get chicken broccoli Alfredo for the pizza
No,
place.
she changed her mind too.
Oh, she changed her mind too.
Yep. She's getting chicken tenders and fries. Brennan's getting a cheeseburger platter.
Girl, don't tell them what I'm
John's
getting. What if it
getting
had
a
my
large
social security
pastrami.
number?
So, in other words, not one person is getting chicken broccoli Alfredo.
Nope.
No,
Even
because
I
I only like it when Mom cooks it,
Oh.
and she's not.
And Brennan, Mom doesn't cook it. Prego cooks it.
No, Prego just makes a fucking sauce. I cook it.
I think you cook it. I think it's very nice.
Look at him cheering on Randy Orton.
Do you have a paper so I can write?
Yeah, do you have that thing?
What thing?
The menu.
Happy birthday, Fanny.
Right here. Can I just write it on this?
What are you writing? What are you writing?
Yeah, Gary.
Oh, you can't write it on that.
I'm working tomorrow night and Wednesday night, but I have tonight off, so that's good.
Write it on there.
What's this?
Ashley's address.
Oh.
Write it on the back.
Okay.
Macaroni with Alfredo with bacon baked in the oven, Bob said.
Bacon is nasty.
I made bacon earlier and I was going to put it in the freaking Alfredo.
Yeah,
Yeah, I ate like 80 of them.
Oh, maybe I don't have bacon left.
There's like 4 pieces left.
Oh, that would be cool, Wrestling Forever. Fanny, I hope you had a great day today.
It would be funny if they both came out on the scooter. That'd be pretty
And
freaking.
welcome, Fanny. I don't think we've seen you before, so welcome to the show.
What do you mean?
Hello, Fanny.
The toppings for my burger.
It's her birthday.
It's a burger topping.
Happy birthday.
A burger? I want a burger.
Yeah.
A burger?
Why does he need fixed?
Pickles.
I don't know.
Relish?
I don't think he's broken.
Oh, you're eating it?
Yeah.
Oh. Bacon.
Funny thing, I am.
What?
Seth, what's up?
All right. Do you want to write?
Did you write your toppings? She's getting chicken and fries.
She's-
No.
She wants a
I'm getting
cheeseburger platter now.
Oh my god.
All right. Just decide what you want.
Are they the little steak tips, Gary? Jimmy actually bought Tilly
Thank you.
a bunch of those. I'm telling him.
Brennan? He's going to be looking for his phone. You forgot something.
What?
Your phone on the heater.
Oh.
Oh.
There you go.
I'll put barbecue sauce from the house.
Okay.
All right, while we're on commercial, because Jimmy made me feel so bad the other night.
Yeah.
So Saturday we're sitting there and we had to go see my landlord because we collect the rent and then we go see him and give it to him. So we're sitting there, we're shooting the shit with him, having a couple of drinks. And Jimmy was like, you know how I've been telling you that Tilly's been whining and driving me crazy at night? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, I think I figured it out. And I was like, what? And he goes, she misses you. He was like, she's so used to you being home at night that now that you're working at night at the prison, she doesn't know what to do with herself. And I was like, oh, you make me feel so bad. Rawhide. Don't give them too much of those, though.
It's not rawhide. It's rawhide free.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
We got pepperoni.
Yeah, Gary, these are actual dog treats, too. They're like little steak tip bites.
You want
I
one?
actually still have some. I'll show them to you.
Gary, you want to see my puppy?
Oh, that's not on her wall, Bill. That's Bob. That's a
Listen, I have too many fires in my house, so I was just like, are you freaking kidding? What fire is he talking about?
that's a overlay that I have on my StreamYards.
Last Monday we just had a fire.
We did. We had a fire last Monday on the live stream. And that's the Undertaker, Bob.
I was going to show you my puppy. I forgot. Hold on.
Is he getting big?
No. He's still tiny. I don't think he's going to get any bigger.
Watch, and then he's going to hit a growth spurt. I did, Bob. I still work per diem there, but I used to work full time at a prison.
You want this? You don't want it? There you go.
There's the bitch. Anyone has more talent than little Pinky than I do.
Ugh. Eva Marie. Grossness. I don't like her.
I don't either.
And why is she giving me like Liv Morgan vibes? I don't like the pink in her hair. There you go, Ronnie. Want that one? I'll bring it in there. Come on.
Larry said, show me his paws.
Oh, his paws? His paws are funny. You want to see the front or the back? He's got extra toes on the back.
Probably the front, so he can see how. Oh, he does have tiny paws.
He's tiny. But look at his back, extra feet. I mean, extra.
He's like, Mama, would you leave me alone?
Look him at my toes.
Well, Sheena, do you think your kids might need puppy training for attitude and a shock collar for keeping them quiet when you want them to be? I saw rumors of Zelina Vega returning.
No.
I haven't seen that. I think she signed with TNA.
Yeah.
Because she refused to take that. What was it? A TikTok? It was some page WWE wanted her to take down. And she refused. He's not going to get much bigger, but he's cute. He is cute. He's very cute. All right. So I know I wanted to see what happens in this match, but I am going to take Tilly out because she's over here making me feel bad.
Well, I'm here. I'm here right now. I'll sit right here.
Right.
I got to order anyways.
I have a friend that is a CEO in Kansas. He hated it, but pay is good. It is good to be quit. Yeah. I was in a prison in a small town too, but it covers all of Massachusetts. I'll be back.
Okay. All right, go. My dog's like, I can't hold it. I have no hands. Kata, here. Come here. Okay. This is my fat dog. She's like a little sausage. She's my baby though, and I love her to death. She got little paws too. They're just full of hair. Yeah, well, my kids can't hang out outside here. We all know what goes outside here. People down the street walking with guns and freaking saying they have bombs. Can't let my kids outside. Her name is Kata. And she's my best friend. I love this dog. Yeah. Where you want to go with it? You go eat yours. She's got hers. Okay, everyone. I just gotta mute you for a second so I can order food for everybody. Oh, joy.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Someone interferes. Okay, get over it. You lost. Unlike Dana and I, who actually beat Nia and Sheena last week in a 6-woman tag team match. Yeah. So,
Hi. Hello, everyone.
Titles, Sonya.
Oh, yeah, I was supposed to roll up, but I'm kind of slow.
Hi, back. Oh, good. Now I get the outfit. It's supposed to be Cruella de Vil. Is Sheena frozen or am I frozen? Felix, my son, Jacob's Melodog guy. My kids really spent time in the house, always outside. Oh, okay, so it must have been Sheena. Gary's back. So, Gary, this is that little stick tip thingy that Jimmy bought Tilly. It's like a little chew thing. And it kind of does smell like steak. And now Tilly's looking at me like, really, Mama? You're really showing my treats? And she seems to like them. I think she's actually going to end up becoming almost like a Vicky Guerrero, if you remember when Vicky was involved, except she's going to be on the female aspect of it because she's a known lesbian. That's funny, Gary. So I think like she'll show favoritism to Charlotte and yeah, Tilly likes them. So I think I'll buy them as like a set because usually I get her dog bones and I'll get her some animal cookies once in a while. They're for dogs. But I might get her some of those too. Just for something different. So she could be a little spoiled. Huh, Tilly? Huh, yeah. It took us so long because Jimmy and my tenant are working on my car because my rear struts, I think, are gone. So they're replacing them. So, of course, she had to go say hi to everybody when we were outside and get lovin's from everybody. Yeah, I don't think she'll wrestle again, wrestling for at least not for a long time. And that could have been a unified decision between her and WWE. With the whole stalker thing and all the crap that ended. That's all right. Well, when I got back, I was like, am I frozen or is Sheena frozen? And
Oh, no, the dog put
off.
the internet off.
Oh. See, that's what Tilly does. She'll hit my power strip and she'll end up shutting my computer off. But yeah, wrestling forever. I think the same thing. I think Sonya's, at least for the time being, done in the ring. And I think that's why they have her in this new role. Like I said, I could kind of see her doing like a Vicky Guerrero thing where she plays favorites, but with her, like Vicky was known as the Cougar so she favored men, whereas Sonya is known
Sonya's
as
a
a
lesbian.
lesbian. She'll favor females like Charlotte and give them special opportunity, and I'm sure like Eva Marie will end up working into that storyline, and
Promo, it's just a great race.
unfortunately.
For the man.
And I could even see with the history between Sonya and
I've been doing this job.
um
Tell immune support.
what's her face?
I prepared a short.
Mandy Rose.
Mandy Rose. I could see her pinning Eva Marie against Mandy Rose, where they're both like Barbie doll types,
You saw it using
and do the whole who's prettier thing. Although Mandy Rose, they've kind of moved away from that with her.
That name behind stands back. Life's full of hidden problems. So we should go brownie and Snickers. Calvin Weiss does wide down the world.
Yeah, because I almost think like as much as like I've gotten to know Adam Pearce, I really didn't know him as a wrestler. And didn't become familiar with him until this role on WWE. So I think in some aspects, like Stephanie and Triple H, I'm sure, probably figure that fans relate better to a wrestler they've seen wrestle
Disability benefits.
or someone that's been in the spotlight.
I thought Selena Vega signed with AEW.
Security disability benefits you deserve.
Selena Vega.
Yeah, I thought she signed with AEW.
I thought she signed with either TNA or AEW. I know she was talking to both.
Don't wait and call the number on your
Yeah, I don't think she's coming back to WWE.
No.
Nope.
Apex predator of coasters. Jurassic World. Velocicoaster.
And like somebody was saying
At Universal Orlando.
that Aleister Black is gone, but they're still showing his promos.
Wait, they just showed him yesterday, I think.
Mhm.
Strong.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gone. I don't know
I don't
why
think-
they don't use him though, because he's actually a really good wrestler.
Right. And I know he did get injured. So that's why they wrote him off. I think he needed surgery or something. But I don't understand why they did the whole character rebuild thing. Because he was kind of a hot topic when he went out. You know what I mean?
You know
People
what
were just
happened? They moved Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman was the one that was saying, "This guy's got something. You guys need to go with it."
Yeah.
And they took Paul Heyman away from it. But
I mean, because I do think he's awesome.
him and Buddy
And
Murphy,
his-
I think both
yeah.
of them are great.
Those matches were fucking awesome. They were
Yeah.
epic.
Every single
That,
one.
I think that was the one weekly series of matches that I never got sick of
I liked them.
because they were so good. And I only wish that they had done something more with that feud. Well, Charlotte is looking more like a man now anyway because most of her
Charlotte's
is
looking
fake.
like a freaking skeleton.
Mhm.
It's gross.
Actually, Wrestling Forever. If you've ever watched Total Divas, she's actually on that. And last year, they were like right before she got written off. They were actually her and Mandy Rose were actually talking to WWE about a LGBT storyline.
She used to be able to carry her rainbow flag out there at least.
Right, and she was in the Rainbow Parade. They
Oh my
played
God.
footage of it.
I had the best time going to the Pride Parade here. The best time. And Brennan wouldn't even come with me. I went by myself and I had an amazing time. It was so much fun. I hope they do it again. They canceled it last year, but maybe this year.
Maybe. But yeah, so I think especially in today's day and world where
In this moment,
every
Sheena and Natalia
business and things like that are trying to be more open
as the reigning
to different
competitors' mindset,
sexual orientations,
sometimes negatively.
and it's become more known. You know what I mean? Like they do have shows that are all about it, and
First major
and
championship.
especially where
Yeah, what's the stat
right
on
now they're trying in society, they're trying to get kids to
18 wheels on
believe in themselves no matter what. I'm sure like right now would be the prime time
Here
to
comes
do a storyline like that.
Sheena Baszler continues
It doesn't have to be over sexual,
covered.
but they could still do a
There's a superstar on the roster who is
soft
paid
LGBT
as much as Shayna Baszler.
storyline.
Hard to argue that point.
I mean, they played with it a little bit when
Torture.
Lana married Bobby Lashley, if
Oh,
you
that was so
remember.
stupid.
It was stupid, but
That was so
I
stupid.
think what made it even more stupid was they never followed up on it. You know what I mean?
More stupid was his freaking black brown makeup on her freaking face the whole time.
Yeah,
Like, why did they put makeup on him?
I don't know.
Especially if he's gonna go put himself on a girl that's very pale.
Yeah.
Well, now she's not as pale as she used to be. She's tanned a lot. I will be back. I gotta go get food.
Okay.
It's just right
I
there.
agree, Wrestling Forever. I would think of them almost like I thought of The Fiend and Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman, when he won the first title. They were almost like just title holders for Roman Reigns to come back. That's how I looked at it, because neither one of them held the title for very long. You figure Braun Strowman lost it to The Fiend, and then The Fiend lost it to Roman Reigns. So, I mean, and I think Natalia and Tamina do a very good tag team. And I know like a lot of people in this stream especially have been fans of them since they started teaming together. I think they can be a very dominant team with the bloodlines that they have in wrestling. And I think, in a way, I think WWE is right by putting them together, because it's like when it's men, they work off of their storyline, off of their family lineage. Whereas with the females, you don't hear them tote about it too often. I mean, you'll hear like them refer to Natalia as Nightheart's daughter, or ooh, did you see that? Was that Lily? Oh, they won. Me too, Wrestling Forever. I've always liked Natalia. And I've always thought that she deserved more. Oh, and there's a creepy laugh. So Reginald climbed up on the apron, and fire came out of the ring post. And I think it was from Alexa and Lily, because they showed them on the stage watching the match, and then you heard the creepy laugh come over the intercom right after. Thank you, Gary.
Natalia and Tamina feel like celebrating, but it's. We need some help now.
Forgot a mask.
Oh, I was going to say, you're not back already.
Oh, it's right there. I could have been that quick.
We're gonna have Ricochet versus Sheamus tonight. They say the reason the Fiend is being used the way he is because Bray is still affected by Brody Lee's death. I'm sure he is. I know from everything that I read, he took it very hard. Like they were very close in real life and had worked together for years and years. So I'm sure between not really wanting, especially in that paranormal storyline where it's so close to like the Wyatt family and what Brody Lee was working on in AEW. Maybe Wrestling Forever. It actually would be kind of cool to have Alexa as almost like a puppeteer and grow her own little stable. Huh. Maybe she'll create her own Wyatt family. Hadn't really thought about that, Wrestling Forever. Like have her and Lily be the leader of a female Wyatt family. So they could have Tamina and Natalia. But I don't know. See, at the same time, I don't know if WWE or if the superstars themselves would be okay with doing that storyline because of Brody Lee. I know there's rumors that that's what kind of put the kibosh on the revival of the Wyatt family. If you remember, there was a lot of talk around Christmas time of them recreating the Wyatt family with the Fiend and Bray Wyatt as his alter ego type of thing. And I believe there were people saying that Brody Lee's death kind of put the kibosh on that, and a lot of the superstars thought it would be disrespectful for them to move on with that storyline. Almost like when they faked Vince's death and the Benoit murders, the Benoit happened. They put the kibosh on that storyline. And I kind of agree. I don't know how I would feel. I mean, it would be different if, like, it would be different because it would be all females versus. So would it be like an absolute copy of the Wyatt family? So I think it would be a cool idea, but at the same time, they would have to be careful not to disrespect Brody Lee or his memory or any of his work, you know? Good point. Rumor was that Kennedy was supposed to be the illegitimate. Right. Exactly, Wrestling Forever. So, and that whole storyline got put on hold because of what happened in real life to superstars. I have not wrestling forever. And as much as I think it would be a cool thought, I think at the same time, they don't have the female talent to carry a weekly show. If you think about it, they tried the all-female pay-per-view. And granted, yes, last year there was a lot of things that did not happen, or at least didn't happen live, but I don't remember them ever doing an all-female pay-per-view again. So I think it would be a cool idea, but like I said, I just don't think they have the cast of superstars to carry an all-female show. Oh, he stole Sheamus's hat and coat. He did. And Sheamus sees him with it on. Ricochet's wearing Sheamus's hat and coat. And he's mimicking Sheamus. Good points. I have heard Mickie James claim an official told her that women's paid wrestling did not make money and the pay-per-view was a bomb. I heard the same thing, Wrestling Forever. And I believe it was that same dude that got released not too long ago. That never really pushed a lot for female wrestling because he would always say that it didn't make money, people didn't want to see it. I know that Finley has always been a fan of the women and has always pushed the women to go to the limits no matter what creative or writers say, or even the McMahons. And a few of them have said that Finley has told them if they go after anybody, I'm gonna take the blame for it.
Why are you getting your fingers open?
Yeah, Gary. Also, they have Steve Austin doing it too. Joseph Grohl.
You're gonna stick your fingers all up in it.
It's mine, bitch.
Either way.
Don't touch the bread. So Sheamus is beating the shit out of Ricochet for wearing his coat and hat in the ring. Joseph Grohl.
Thank you, man.
I have to do laundry and shopping at some point this week, Joseph.
We as a whole.
And I'm working a double tomorrow and Wednesday, so it's probably not going to be till Thursday that I get it done.
Yeah, me as well.
Yeah, Stone Cold with the Tide commercial is funny because Stone Cold said so. That's why.
My mom isn't very happy that I work there. Like, what do you want me to quit my job so Ned can go do an acting interview and have my job? You can't be mad where I work.
Where is that?
How does her mom know?
Ooh. He's got Ricochet and a submission hold. Going back to Natalya, and hate to cast shade, but I wonder if Natalya and Tamina's win was to ease the negativity around Natalya and her belongings being sent in a trash bag. You mean Mickie James and her stuff being sent in a trash bag. I don't know about that. Because it wasn't only females he did it to. They said that he did do it to male superstars as well. Right? Money, money, money. Is that a Hawaiian pizza?
It's pepperoni and
I didn't
pineapple.
understand that.
Pepperoni and pineapple. I never thought of mixing those two.
Listen, let me tell you, it's delicious.
I love a Hawaiian pizza.
I don't like ham on pizza.
We get sometimes we'll get the
Go ahead.
sometimes we'll get the Canadian ham. And I like it when they brown the ham. But we've also gotten it with bacon.
I do pepperoni, pineapple, and bacon too.
Yeah, we'll have to try that sometime. You know what else also goes good? And one night we were just, I think Jimmy was stoned and I was just starving. So Jimmy was like,
Nothing until I
why don't we do something different? He's like get a cheeseburger on a pizza or something. So I was like, huh. So I did hamburger, pepper, onion, and bacon.
Yeah.
And it was so good. It was like the perfect mix for a pizza.
Take the savings challenge at xfinitymobile.com/mysavings or visit an Xfinity store to learn how it.
Oh, nice. 40 hours last week, Joe.
I couldn't imagine doing this job without Propel Immune Support. I prepared a short.
Hi, Joseph.
I'd like to thank vitamin C, zinc, electrolyte.
Gary said that
Vitamin C.
Kata looks like his son's dog.
I think I heard someone.
Ah. Yeah, I saw that when I got back.
Yeah, I have to go see his son's dog.
Yeah, Joe, I can't wait till school's done so I can pick up extra hours at the hospital because I actually really like it at the hospital. And it's more of what I'm used to doing. You know how you kind of change what you do? And it's like different.
I like doing the same thing. Like I go into work and it's like boom, 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 boom. Like
Exactly.
done.
Exactly. Like when I went back to the hospital, like back into a nursing atmosphere, it was like I knew exactly what my thing was. And it was like, it wasn't even like starting a new job. It was just like, and my nurse practitioner for the prison texted me today. And she's like, I just wanted to let you know that this morning, all the talk is how this place has fallen apart since you've been gone. She's like, and it wasn't even nursing talking about it. It was the COs. And I was like, oh. She's like, I just thought if you had a bad day, maybe you'd like to hear that you're being missed by everyone, not just nursing.
No, I've got 4 of them.
Yeah, when I was laid from Lowe's, I went to Stop and Shop.
You want me to answer it? Say I took your phone away.
No, I just texted him. I'm not trying to talk to him.
It's an automated accountant for busy people.
Yeah, it's hard when you start a different.
Hold on. He said, where is it? Yeah, when I was leg 2 from Lowe's. So was he the right leg or the left leg?
I think he meant.
I know what he
when
meant.
I was let go from.
Yeah,
Lowe's.
I know. But it's just funny because it says I was leg 2 from Lowe's.
Oh, Joseph Grohl. No, I am way too hood to be president. I would be walking up to people, punching them in the face, sending my Secret Service after them.
Today.
You do not want me having my own security team at my disposal. You don't.
I am
Trust
my own
me.
security team. I asked the cop the other day if I can finally hit that old guy. Do you know what he said to me? Because I explained to him the situation. Don't die. I explained to him the situation, and he said, as long as you don't have a weapon in your hand, you can hit him. It's self-defense.
What's the situation?
He keeps soliciting me going down Main Street. It's an old, like 80-year-old man.
What's soliciting?
We've seen it, Brennan.
Prostitute, yeah. They've seen it more than once. So I'm just gonna do it because I was told I can. I even told the cop, I'm like, I'm a CNA. Am I gonna get in trouble? He said, no, it's self-defense.
Wrestling Forever. I think that would be cool. Doris for WWE Director of Operations. Nobles Music Pot just put an ad in the paper for 300 workers. They never had to do that in 100 years. They're saying that, Gary, that a lot of companies that have never had staffing problems are in like desperate, especially like seasonal establishments are in desperate need of workers. And that's part of the reason why I think, in a way, yes, I think that people still need it, but there's jobs out there right now for things like that. So
That's crazy. 15 years old.
I was doing that at 15 years old. I actually probably should have said that on camera because it's against the law.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
Well, I was also being put in a mentally distraught situation.
Yeah, him too. Brianna's okay with him one day and not okay the next.
It's funny when it's not fun, I told you.
oh, my car's fixed. Yay.
Oh my god, I was looking.
What?
Did you just find that out now?
Yeah.
They just finished the work on it. Yeah, they were in the driveway working on it because my tenant is a mechanic. So whatever he can do in the yard, he'll usually do in the yard.
No.
Right.
It's like they don't
Gary felt the same about Disney parks. They laid off 1,000 of employees. Gary and also Disney requires extensive. Yeah, I've heard that too. Wrestling Forever.
It's kind of soggy bread, right? No, it's soggy bread. I don't think I have the soggy bread yet.
Oh, that's cool, Gary. See, that's like what we were thinking of when I went to the school. Because it was part-time, it was close, and like I would get all the time off that I wanted. You know what I mean? Kind of have like a part-time work schedule. The only shitty aspect of it was there was no benefits there because we didn't work enough hours. So
I have a napkin, please. It's busting.
So Ricochet and Sheamus, are they still in the ring for you, Sheena? Gary, I go to PA. I said Ricochet and Sheamus still in the ring for you?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're like 3 seconds ahead of me.
Oh, can you hear it? I can tell.
Only a little bit.
There. Ow.
I've never been to Six Flags, Joseph. And the funny thing is, like, me and my family have always gone to, like, Canopy Lake every year with all the nieces, nephews, and their kids. And we actually talked about going to Six Flags one year instead of going to Canopy Lake. But it's like a fun day. Like, the whole entire family goes.
You don't have a Six Flags in New Hampshire, right? It's here?
Yeah, it's there. There or New Jersey.
New Jersey. Yeah, I've been to New Jersey.
Yeah, closest ones, yeah.
New Jersey has a safari.
Yeah.
I went there.
But I want to say it was the New Jersey one we talked about going to. Because we talked about, like, everybody pitching in and getting, like, 5 hotel rooms.
Yeah.
so close to pinning Sheamus. Thomas. Joseph, it was so cute when I got home today. I was in the kitchen and Thomas comes out and like I think it was part yawn, but he yawned in the middle of a meow. So it was like, meow, and he was like looking at me when he did it. Hey, Chasing Tails, how are you? Cool Beans, thank you for popping in and letting us know you're listening.
Hello, Chasing Tails. Hello, gamer. I know you were here before. I don't remember if I
The
said
best
that.
game clock is my 2 inches, ladies. Oh. I bet that would be the ride of our lives, gamer. Sheamus won the match. So he retains his title. Why don't you come over to this side of the bureau so everyone can see you? Thomas. Give me those sleepy eyes. He's doing the sleepy eyes like I don't want to, Mama. That's the popsicle eye. Yep, I absolutely love when he does it. And he's so loving. Brennan! Hi, Brennan.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi.
Girl, this pizza looks busted.
All right, hurry up and take one.
I don't want any. I just want this crust.
Okay.
I'm fucking this shit up.
Oh, Tilly, Brennan's eating crust.
I don't eat it.
Tilly loves crust.
I love crust.
She'll give you the death glare if you eat crust in front of her without giving her a piece.
Peter, don't eat it.
Tilly loves the crust.
That freaking hurt my nail.
Oh, this is almost like a reboot of the APA with Mason T-Bar. They have the symbols painted on them.
Hello, Shandog.
Shandog, what's up? How are you?
What am I doing? I never know. Dog, what do you want?
Wrestling Forever said, nice goosebump shirt, not teasing, genuine like.
Oh, Brennan's?
Yes.
Yes. Old school.
Here comes Oscar.
Oh, God.
We are, Shane Dog. We're both very tired because we've both been working a whole lot, but we're here. We're good. We're chilling.
Shandog, if you ever see me walking down Main Street, you better pick my ass up. If I sit there and yell at you, I'm very sorry, but you have to understand a lot of people try to pick me up and I don't get in the cars.
Here he comes, Joseph. Hold on. Here he comes. There he is. There he is. You want to come visit?
I think he's done now.
Come on. You want Mama move a drink?
Did you hear it? When you open it? Yeah, I like it.
He said, of course I would, Sheena.
Oh, good.
Related, I know it was bad, but I thought the zombies was a little entertaining. To a certain point, Wrestling Forever, I just think it was a little overkill. Especially when they all kind of laid on top of the Miz like they were eating him. I think that was just stupid. That was almost as bad as the exploding ring in the AEW pay-per-view. Say hi, Joseph. Hi, Joseph. I'm washing my face, Joseph. Washing my face, but saying hello at the same time
People could use a break.
while I washes my face.
That makes sense.
While I washes my face, I saying hello.
Now's not a good time.
If I lived in Mass, I would bring you to work every day, Joseph said. I know, I always feel bad when I see her walking and think, I wish I lived closer. I wouldn't mind driving her to work.
I like to walk. I
know you like to walk.
Some days it's just
And that's the best thing about being back at the hospital. I'm losing weight even faster.
Yeah, because you get to walk everywhere.
Yeah. Doris agreed also for Batista has not been involved with WWE. That's the funny thing is, Wrestling Forever, when that pay-per-view started and I heard the voice for like a good minute, I'm like, who is that? Who is that? I know that voice. And at one point I'm like, is that Batista? No, Batista's not with WWE anymore. That's not Batista. And sure enough, then they started showing the movie clips. Stuber. I don't think I've even heard of it, Gary.
He's a new washer.
I would bring Sheena home, would never charge Sheena gas money, Joseph said.
Yeah. We won't talk about Joseph. He probably had 99 tonight with little Melissa or Michelle or whatever her name is. And then he paid and she went home.
I think he took her out last night.
Oh, you see?
Because I think it was last night that I saw posts on Facebook saying, with the lady. With the lady. Right? Wrestling Forever. And it's funny because everyone says that. Anyone associated with wrestling at all says you may retire, but you never really retire from wrestling. Like you're always somewhat involved in it. And like, if you saw Randy Savage's bio, a lot of the people they interviewed said that he was like one of the few people that were able to walk away from the business completely.
They're all sitting at 9:13.
It looked funny, especially
whole paragraph.
Uber user.
Because I'm a growing girl and I don't need to focus on little boys.
Yeah. That get dusty tattoos.
Ooh, my queen, Charlotte Flair. Yep, she gonna get her ass kicked by Asuka.
Like her robe. I don't like the outfit, but I like the robe.
You were frozen when I thought of it, Sheena. Do you know what that is?
Yes. 101 Dalmatians.
Cruella de Vil. Yes. Yep. It wasn't until she was talking to them in the back and they showed her right from the back.
Oh,
and
I
was like,
it last night.
It's Cruella de Vil.
Not last night. Earlier.
Last night, I was like, why does she have Dalmatian spots on her gear?
I freaking love it.
And it wasn't until I took a good look at the coat, like I said today, that I was like, that's Cruella de Vil.
At first, I thought when she first came out, like for Backlash, I thought it was like the Queen of Hearts. And then I'm like, there's no hearts on it. So then I was like, oh my gosh, she's the lady from 101 Dalmatians. I like it. I like that robe. I do. And I don't like many of her robes. I like her nice, beautiful, lacy blue one. I love that robe. Yeah. That was the only one I liked until this one.
Yeah, he went to Cracker Barrel, Joseph, Sheena.
I told you. Yep. And now where's she?
I don't know. Where's she, Joseph?
I bet her mouth is empty. And he's sitting there just talking to us in two totally different rooms.
Probably. She's probably in her bedroom. Either sleeping or watching TV.
I don't like Cracker Barrel, though.
I've actually never been like I've gotten takeout from Cracker Barrel, but I've never eaten inside a Cracker
I've
Barrel.
been to Cracker Barrel, and I do not like it.
I would think Carmela would do the Cruella look. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I wondered if I know she just got done doing a movie. Is it related to the movie? Like, did she do a Disney movie?
I don't know. Charlotte Joseph. I don't like blue. That's
What do you mean keeping rookies as champion, Joseph? Are you really talking about Rhea Ripley?
Right, when Rhea's actually really good. I like Rhea.
I think fucking Rhea Ripley could out wrestle Charlotte Flair on her best day.
Yep. I thought Rhea was winning that match. I didn't even question it.
That's the one thing about Rhea Ripley. And for most of the people that come here from like Ireland or the UK, I know she's from Australia, but like they can wrestle. They have like real talent.
It's like in the water or something. Which did I tell you about Dunkin' Donuts? Something must be in their water because everybody's pregnant down there.
Oh, geez.
I was like, do not give me you guys' water. Otherwise, I don't even have a uterus.
Well, that's like in Leominster. There's something in the water at Leominster, but only at night. 3 of the 11 to 7 nurses are pregnant, and they're all due June, July, and August.
Me and my doctor were both times I was pregnant. We were both pregnant together with our first kids and our second kids. It was pretty funny. So we were going through it together, which I loved. But then she got like assistant doctor for when she was going to go on maternity leave. And then she found out that she's due at the same time. So we were all due at the same time.
That's
my doctor
funny.
came in on her day off and delivered my freaking kids.
That's like my 2 oldest sisters. They each have 3 kids. And each of their kids are like their oldest. One is May. The other is April. The other one is September. One is August. And then, oh no, that one is Megan's in June, Corey's in November, and then August and September. So for all of their pregnancies, they were pregnant at some point at the same time. And 2 of the times they gave birth like within weeks of each other.
Yeah, the only difference is when I had my son, she had a girl, and when I had Bree, she had a boy. That was pretty funny. I love her. She's the best doctor in the world. That's the only reason why I stay where it is because of her.
Yeah.
She had her own practice, which it was much better. Where she is now sucks, but I don't want to have a new doctor after having her for 19 years almost.
Yeah. Joseph, it's almost like one of the questions that Steve Austin always asks everyone on the Broken Skull is, do you think you're better at being champion or chasing the belt? And I think Asuka, as much as I liked her as champion, I think she makes a better chaser than she does a champion.
Yes.
I think it does. It just fits her gimmick better.
I'm glad Bailey didn't get to win. Really glad.
I was so waiting for Bianca to whip her with her hair. When she kept saying, "Don't touch my hair."
I was too.
Right, Mr. J? Yeah, I'm glad Bianca won the SmackDown Championship because she's good. Especially for not really having any wrestling background to speak of. She was like a track star and a gymnast. Like she didn't get into wrestling until I think she said she was like 16 and watched it with her brother or something.
I'm so tired.
Right, wrestling forever. I mean, if you think about it, some of the greatest wrestlers that had the greatest careers never held the championship. They chased it. Like Roddy
Love,
Piper.
love
Roddy
Austin.
Piper, yeah. Like some of the greatest people never held the like Andre the Giant. Granted, I think he was he was talented in wrestling when he was younger, but then when he got older, he was just too big and broken. So his opponents had to do a lot of the work. But he never legitimately held the WWE Championship. The only time that he had it was when he sold it to DiBiase. He had it for like 10 minutes.
Are they wrestling for number one contendership?
Yeah. Or I don't know if Asuka will be number one contender if she wins, but I know if Charlotte wins, she gets a title shot. Or they would consider a title shot, they said. Yeah, Wrestling Forever, he did.
Pepperoni and pineapple pizza.
Exactly, Wrestling Forever. And that was why they put him in that tag team, meeting Andre, because he had a partner that could do all of the bumps and work. Like when he wrestled Hogan at WrestleMania 3, Hogan had to. They wrote that match based on Andre's limitations because at the time, apparently Andre needed back surgery. So couldn't do lifting or bending or anything like that. Like he couldn't really move in the ring. So the majority of what was done was Hogan. Don Morocco, Roddy Piper, Jimmy Snuka, Haku. Exactly, Gary. Yeah. I mean, and some of them had historical careers, but they were known off of their talent and their gimmick and not as being the greatest champion because they were all chasers. Like they held like intercontinental titles or things like that, but they never held the actual big belt. Cool, Shane Dog. Yep. Jimmy Snuka also held the Intercontinental title. I think Haku held it for a short period of time. I don't know if I think Roddy Piper did, but yeah. I agree, Gary. Him and Dino Bravo, I think, were really good wrestlers. I mean, and they were just some that, unfortunately, were some of the group that died really young. Yep. Only thing I don't like about Charlotte Flair, when she doesn't get the 3, she gets pissed. I'm like yelling at her. Follow up on, don't let her get up. Yeah, Joseph, I agree. I think she wastes a lot of time in the ring when she doesn't get the pin. And I believe that's the same referee that she beat up when she lost to Asuka the last time. Yeah, Joseph, she reminds me of a spoiled brat
Yeah.
that's like used to getting her own way. I mean, and I know, don't get me wrong, I know she's not or doesn't seem to be like that in real life, but that's just the way her character is. Piper's Pit. I loved Piper's Pit. Roddy Piper was one of my favorites. Even though he was a heel, Special Delivery Jones. Yeah. Yeah, that's like the Junkyard Dog. If you think about it, the Junkyard Dog never held a title, any type of title. But he was one of the most well-known wrestlers.
Did Jimmy bring the chickens in?
Yes, he did.
Did that chicken lay eggs?
The one that got raped.
Yeah.
I don't know. So my chickens are weird. Like we have two white ones that lay on a regular basis. One of the white ones lays like every other day, and our red one, who's a little bit older, she'll lay like every other to every 2 days.
Yeah.
But they haven't. None of them have sat on the eggs. None of them have been overprotective of the eggs.
Maybe she spit it out.
That's what I was thinking. She spit it out. Or I also noticed that they have white chickens that look very similar to ours, but their tail feathers at the very end, you can see little black marks on their tails. So I'm wondering if maybe it was one of their chickens that he was mating with, and Zach just thought it was our chicken because it was so close to our yard.
You should tell them that maybe it was one of theirs because now maybe they're eating fertilized eggs. Oh.
Yeah, well, and they have a ton of chickens too, so I'm sure. Although I don't know how you would regulate what chickens. Like I know there's a process they go through that certain chickens, I think, they expect to lay. I don't know.
I don't either.
I never bothered looking into it because we never planned on doing anything.
I'm wondering
like that.
how they get, like, how they have the extra large eggs and then, like, all the way to just normal eggs.
Yeah.
How do you know your chicken's going to lay big ass eggs or little eggs?
Usually they tell you, like when you get them as chicks.
Oh, okay.
They go by breeds.
I wanted
And
to get ducks so bad.
from what I've read, chickens that are bred or originated from colder areas, like the Northeast, are the ones that lay larger eggs. I don't know if it's because they have more colder weather, so they need more
fertilization.
Yeah,
What?
or if it's because they're generally a little bit bigger chicken. Because the ones, like, if you look at a Rhode Island red, or even the Rhode Island whites, they're a little bit bigger than some other chickens that aren't raised in this or bred in this area. And I think it's because they have thicker feathers because of the cold weather. It's what makes them, like, they call them a hardy bird because they're used to the cold weather. So you don't have to worry about them as much during the winter. Gary, neither did I. Yep, I came home one day and my tenant's son said to me, so I wasn't really sure if I should do something or not. And I said, about what, Zach? And he was like, the people behind us, their rooster was loose today. And I think he had sex with our chicken. And he was like, does that mean she's going to have babies?
How old is he?
He's like, I think he just turned 15. Or he will be 15. But it was funny because he was like, I know that's how it works with like other animals. I know they lay eggs. So is it the same way?
I saw a guy seriously walking down the street with a hoe. Not a hoe like prostitute. A hoe like a garden hoe. He was walking down my street. I was like, look at him going with his hoe. Does yours keep going to black screen?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it does. And I noticed that last night. When I was watching last night's pay-per-view, it did it a couple of times. It like showed that broadcasting thingy. And one of the times it did it was during the Bobby Lashley Drew McIntyre match. So it wasn't anything falling out, I don't think.
I want to know how Charlotte don't fall out.
I don't know. Like, she always seems like so pushed up.
Yeah.
That you think it would be so easy to... I mean, and you can tell by her top that she has like a push-up wire underneath.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how she does not fall out.
I mean, and I know like some of them tape, like they put tape to hold their tops to their boobs so they don't fall out, but as we know, Charlotte Flair doesn't always do that.
Charlotte lost. She's going to get her ass kicked right now by Rhea. I can promise you that.
Joseph, your girl's about to whine because she couldn't get the win, and that ref is like, I'm out of here. Getting out of the ring now. I ain't going back in that ring. Yeah, Joseph, that's what we were saying. Sheena's is doing the same thing. It must be a network thing, like a USA thing. Because it's done it a couple of times since we've been watching the whole show.
It's the stupid little shit. I get a new washer. It's the best thing in the world.
Yep.
Who would have thought?
Isn't that amazing when you're like so used to not getting much? You're like so appreciative of the littlest things.
A fucking washer so I can do laundry. Who would have thought?
Like, I would be overjoyed right now if my landlord was like, hey, you can go get a washer and dryer.
I'll hook it up. I'll do it all. I did it here. I put all new plumbing. There was no washer hookups. I was like...
See, we have washer hookups. I don't think they're hooked up anymore. And we've often, like, had the discussion because, like, the room that it's in Jimmy's cave. And there's an exterior door on that room. So we're like, we could put up like a wall. So like the whole building could use the washer and dryer because they would be able to get into that part of the room. And I wouldn't have to worry about, not that I don't trust them because they've all lived here for years, but I wouldn't have to worry about somebody being in my apartment. Like
Bobby the Brain Heenan was pretty funny at times.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Maria. Maria hit the like button, as everybody else should.
Hi, Maria. Thank you.
Oh, well, thanks, Gary. Oh, are we going to have more fucking zombies?
I hope not.
That was so stupid. I keep wanting to put my head down. I'm so tired. Ooh, I just almost knocked over my coffee. We got Captain and Coke?
Yeah. Well, Captain and Pepsi.
Gross.
Gross. What I've been doing when I leave the hospital, I've been getting a nice coffee. Yeah. And then when I get home, I put some butterscotch schnapps in it. So good.
It's not helping me not be tired, though. And
no, it doesn't. It doesn't help me not be tired either.
I feel bad. I told Brennan he couldn't have my last soda, and now I want to give it to him. Brennan. You can have my soda.
What?
You can have my soda.
Is there pizza?
Yeah. Just leave one left.
Okay. What one do you want?
I don't care. Just one.
I'm running to the big one.
Well,
One
don't be a
two.
humongous. No, don't. That's a lot.
No, I can't eat that much.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I probably can. We'll test there.
Oh, butter pecan yucky. Butter pecan coffee.
No.
I get an energy cold brew. So it's like dark coffee with espresso. I drink it all day.
Yeah, it was so busy at the school today. I don't normally, but when I got out of work, I was like, I'm going to get an iced coffee. Fuck this.
I think the sweet cream is way too sweet. Like I tasted it not in a coffee, and it's way too sweet. Because they're like, taste it. I really don't want to eat nothing from here, you guys. You guys are freaking pregnant.
Huh?
Dunkin', so tons of them are pregnant. Erin's gonna talk to the manager.
Good night, Gary. Get your rest, my love. Thank you for joining us.
Have a good night.
Yes. I haven't tried the sweet cream yet.
Oh, it's not good. It's too sweet.
Yeah. Like, I think I tried the cold brew once. And decided that it wasn't good enough for the price difference.
For the press, and now I'm
Doris, when you're in school, does the kids wear the mask and visor thing? They just wear a mask, Joseph. Some of them have a visor. It's really whatever their parents send them with, but they're only required to wear the mask. Like, I think we have like 2 or 3 that come and eat the food that have a visor and a mask. Get them hours, Gary said, Joseph. Night, Gary. Love you. Rest. Disability helped today. Oh. Yeah, when I see people at work wear the visor thing. Oh, nice, Shane dog.
What's he talking about?
The
Dunkin'
cold
Donuts?
brew with the sweet cream.
Dunkin'
He
Donuts.
said they are pricey, but the girls where I go hook me up.
Listen, I just have to walk in there and they know my freaking coffee.
Yep. And it's funny how, like, oh, Nikki Cross.
What?
Nikki Cross is a lumberjack at a men's lumberjack match.
Oh, I didn't even see her. It's another freaking lumberjack match.
Yeah. At least it's actual wrestlers this time.
Yeah, but the zombies are probably gonna come.
You know, Shane, I was gonna say it's kind of.
It's Shane.
Cool. I always say Shane.
I know, but his name is Mike, and so it's not Shane. It's
Okay.
Shane.
Okay, Lisa. When I used to work at Dunkin's, we had a Goodyear tire right next door. So whenever the guys would come in, they would come in the morning and at their lunch, and we would always hook them up and give them like discounts or give them free coffee. I ended up getting tires for an Explorer, which are like normally like $2 to $2.50 a piece. I got them for like $150 a piece. It cost me like $500 to get brand new tires all the way around my truck. And then there was one day I'm leaving my house and they were paving the street. I lived on a little street in Nashua. And the pavers were like, "Oh my God, you work at Dunkin' Donuts?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "Would you bring us back coffee?" And I'm like, "What?" And they're like, the lead guy was like, "Whatever we have left when we're done doing this patch, we'll redo your driveway." And I was like, "Seriously? Because I'm going to go get you coffee?" And they were like, "Yeah." They bought the coffees, gave me $10 for going to get their coffee, and paved my driveway when I was gone. All because I went up the street and got them coffee before I went to work.
Nice.
Because I came out of my house with my Dunkin' Donuts uniform on.
So Shandog, is it Shandog? Am I right, or is it Shane Dog?
He tells me I can call him Shane Dog. That all
but I want
people
to know
call
what
him
it really
Shane.
is.
It's Shan Dog. It's
I wanna
supposed to
make
be Shan
sure
Dog.
That I'm telling you to say the right name instead of me being the wrong one.
It's supposed to be Shan Dog. But he said a lot of people do say Shane Dog. Because when he first started coming to my streams, I always said Shane. And people would give me a hard time about it. And he'd be like, "Don't worry. People do it all the time. You can call me Shane or Sheehan or..." Oh, right? Wrestling Forever? That would be funny. Oh, Nikki Cross just threw Morrison back in the ring.
I'm muted. Sheena's usually right.
And she's with someone. I think, if I remember right, I think she's actually with Ivar, the dude she's standing by.
Oh, maybe, because the other girl that Sarah, Logan,
Right, she's with Eric.
Right. So maybe that would be cute.
Go soon, they're gonna close.
Who? Oh, she's good time.
Currently, she's single.
Who? Nikki?
Yeah.
Oh, Nikki is married to Killian Dane, Wrestling Forever said. We're going to ask Google. Damian O'Connor, whoever that is. since 2019, I think it just said. So maybe that is Killian Dane. He's good too.
Yeah.
Isn't he in NXT?
Yes.
He's with that Maverick guy.
Yep. Yep. They got married. That's why. Because I remember hearing on a biography thing that and for some reason, I was thinking Ibar.
Him and Hybar look this up.
Yeah, they do.
Like though. So it's all right. I'll let you mess that one up.
Thank you.
I just want to die.
He said Sheena is right.
I know. Do you see that? We should like highlight that or something. Have John come see it. Boom.
Boom. Booyaka, booyaka.
Booyaka.
Oh, they were married in January 17, 2019.
I was married March 3rd. 2017. My divorce is May 28th of this year.
Congratulations.
Yeah, he just messaged me the other day. I don't think I want a divorce. Oh, that's good. I do. I don't give a shit what you want.
I would have been like, pay me, motherfucker.
No, I never replied. No, I just ignore it. He only usually messages me when he's like relapsed, so I will not feed into it anymore. I've realized this. So he can type all he wants. I don't care.
Yeah, wrestling forever. I just don't think Dominic's ready.
I think it's nice too, but I agree. I do not think that should have been the father-son duo.
I mean, and it's kind of cool.
You know who they should have did? Is I know he was old, but it would have been a great first timer. Is Goldust and his dad would have been amazing, an amazing team.
Yeah,
I don't even think Cody Rhodes would have, but Goldust and his dad would have been awesome.
Well, and if you remember, they for a very short period they did work together in WCW.
Yeah.
But Dustin wasn't Goldust's time.
Right. What are you guys doing? Roni?
And Wrestling Forever, that's my only worry, is they're gonna put him with Ray, which I think is good because I think he can learn a lot. And Ray can look out for his best interest, making sure he doesn't get hurt. But I think because Ray can't wrestle forever. He's been talking about a retirement for the past 2 years. So I'm worried that they're going to use this to catapult his career before it should be.
They would have.
Like Sheena said, I think he should go to NXT.
Yes, I do. I think he has so much more to learn.
Right? Build his craft.
Yes.
As much as Ray can teach him, Ray can only teach him, like Sheena said, like he can teach him the high-flying lucha libre stuff. Dominic shouldn't be doing the high-flying lucha libre stuff. He's too big. He should be learning from someone his own size.
It looks really weird because of his size.
Right. Like he can still keep some of that in his entourage, but I think he also needs to learn under someone bigger. And learn to build and use his power. Because that's the one thing, like he doesn't seem to have the strength. I mean, and that may come in time, but yeah. But yeah, and I've said that since Dominic started wrestling, that he wasn't ready to be wrestling, especially when they started him off wrestling The Miz. It's like, as much as some of us don't like The Miz, he's a wrestling veteran. And I just think that someone should build their skill before they're expected to keep up with the storyline like that. I mean, and I know some wrestlers say when you work with someone with more experience with storyline, you do learn a lot from them. Like Randy Orton credits working with The Undertaker very early in his career, as to why he is the wrestler he is today.
The lumberjacks are fighting.
Come here.
Yep. And it always happens. The lumberjacks always end up fighting, unless they use zombie lumberjacks, and then they don't fight. And I agree, Wrestling Forever. And like I said, I think he could keep some of that in his back pocket. Like, I'm not saying he shouldn't do it, but that shouldn't be his main wrestling style. Like, I think it's cool when you see some of the bigger guys, like, for instance, Damian Priest. He's in the ring now. He does a lot of high-flying stuff, but he also does the strength and the down, strong, fighting, punch for punch type of wrestling that you don't see Dominic do. And you don't really see Ray do it that often. Ray relies...
Brennan said thanks to whoever liked his shirt. I think it was Joseph, actually.
It was Wrestling Forever.
Oh, Wrestling Forever liked it.
You come here.
She said, okay. I'll be back.
Don't be difficult, please.
Doesn't it kill you when they're difficult?
Well, it's funny. Kata will just stand there like she's dead for you to put on her harness.
Kata, why did you get fat?
The puppy thinks that his head goes through every single hole on the thing, and none of it goes through his head. So I don't understand why he thinks that.
Come here.
Damian Priest just beat John Morrison.
He's like, I put my hand in it, though.
Like, Wrestling Forever, I almost think, like, almost like an Eddie Guerrero style wrestling would be a little bit better for Dominic. Because Eddie Guerrero used the Lucha Libre, he did mat wrestling. Like, his main go-to wasn't high-flying stuff. He could do it, and he was great at it, but he was like an all-around wrestler, which I think would do Dominic I keep wanting to call him Damien, to do Dominic the best. Damian Priest just won his wrestling match against John Morrison.
No, I don't like it. I don't like that idea.
What, the Eddie Guerrero idea?
I don't like him accepting the open and challenge idea.
Oh, no.
Too soon.
Yeah.
Way too soon. He's not ready either.
No.
And he's a good wrestler too. He's just too early. You can't jump that like that. My freaking fingernail is throbbing.
No, we still got Bobby Lashley's open challenge coming up. Damian Priest said he might accept it. I think you'll have. They're gonna end up having a match with probably like Damian Priest and like Drew McIntyre or something like that for the number one contendership. That's what I think.
Thank you, Shandog. I agree. He should not.
I agree, Shane Dog. He's not ready. I mean, he's only been in. He just completed his first storyline in reality, and that was with Bad Bunny.
Right.
The number one allergist recommended non-drowsy brand. Allegra works 2 times faster than Claritin, and unlike Zyrtec, it's not drowsy. Say yes to Allegra, and for congestion relief, find Allegra.
I have not ever watched it, Rocky 551 or Jockey 551. Don't ask me why I said Rocky.
Hello, Jockey 551.
I have heard of it. Like I know it's big in the UK, I believe. Like they say William Regal, when he was a teenager, did bare knuckle fighting.
Another great wrestler.
Yeah.
Not from America.
And he, like, I absolutely love him. And he is like the best heel. Like I love him as a general manager, but he's like the best heel wrestler. Because he can be downright mean.
Ruthless.
Yeah, and he'll like torture somebody in the ring, and like if you don't know what you're doing, like he actually gets pissed that you think you have the right to be in the ring with him when you don't know what you're doing.
You know who reminds me of him? Is that other one from the UK that's in NXT. He was the tag champion with
Oni?
What?
Oni?
No.
He's not from the UK though.
No, he was with Matt Riddle.
Oh, the Bruiserweight.
Yes. He reminds me of William Regal.
Pete Dunne. Yeah, he reminds me of William Regal too. And I think he's another one that I think is a great technical wrestler. Like he can manipulate freaking body parts and he don't give a shit.
Yep. I like Pete Dunne. Hello, Jockey. I'm Sheena. I don't know you, but hi.
Oh, cool. I did not know they had their own channel.
Don't lock it.
Yeah, me too, Joseph. I thought Juventud Guerrero was a great lucha libre wrestler. I mean, and there's a lot of there's almost too many to mention if you think about like all the WCW guys, WWE, WWF. I mean, there's a few that stick out in your mind that you feel like you have to mention. Takes a team of fucking people to make you look pretty, bitch. I could look like that too if I had a team of people fucking doing my hair and makeup every goddamn day.
Right before she left, her clothes wouldn't stay on.
Yeah.
She kept having malfunctions. I don't like her.
I don't either.
Ugh.
Like, I just think she
tried to do with Carmella.
Yeah, she doesn't. To me, it doesn't seem like she really cares about wrestling. Like, she For her, in my opinion, it's all about her body.
Or 150. She said you couldn't do 120. So I was like, whatever.
Next time, get it from Cumbies.
All right, Jackie, I'll do that.
So it's late at night. Do you have cash for this?
Yeah, Wrestling Forever. And I could see that, especially like towards his end, the end of his WWE wrestling career. I thought that I could see him going that way, but I don't know if he could be as good as William Regal was for as long.
On YouTube, they have a lot of bare knuckle championships too. So I've watched them. Oh, I freaking love my washer.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna dream about that thing.
That's the one thing that I miss so much is like throwing a load.
He hit this guy,
Ooh.
Cedric Alexander. Smacked him right across the face.
That's because he was saying he shouldn't be answering Bobby Lashley's challenge, I think. But like I so miss being able to like just throw a load of laundry in the washer after work and put it in the dryer before I go to bed and not have to worry about it.
I take work laundry home, like I take her laundry here, and I do hers because they charge them so much money and they get like Social Security. That's not a lot of money.
Yeah,
So,
we used to do the same thing with my dad. We would take turns because there were 5 of us.
Yeah.
So it was like we would each take turns bringing his laundry home.
Her family don't even offer. Nope. And I've been with her for going on 11 years, I think. And they bought me laundry detergent this past December for the first time. And that's the only time they've ever bought it. She offers, and I tell her now, because I have tons of it here. But it's nice if they were to, not her, them.
Right.
I think that they should be helping her out a lot more than they do. They don't help her at all. They do nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
One of her daughters is sick. Her daughter is sick. I get that. She has cancer. She just like relapsed on cancer, however they say it. So I get why she can't. But she has another son and another daughter that are perfectly fine and do nothing.
Yeah, like we used to all give my sister money every month because my oldest sister would pay my father's like cable bill because where he lived in a place like your lady, so it was like income controlled. And like the rent was, and everything was included, but the cable. So we would pay his cable bill, like we would all pitch in, because like they basically take all their money for rent and leave them like a bare minimum for food and the necessities.
What's in your mouth?
What?
What's in your mouth?
Nothing.
Why are you talking funny?
My mouth's dry. I haven't drank water.
The hell are you doing, Brennan?
I just gave him my last soda, yet his mouth is dry.
I didn't drink your soda. It's still in the fridge.
Oh.
Yeah, so try again, Miss Chris. Actually, that was kind of mean. Sorry, Miss Mom.
Sheena, I'm so tempted, but I'm scared. So I left my edibles in my purse today in my car. So that now there's like a blob of them all stuck together. And I'm so tempted to eat the whole thing, but I'm scared.
Do it Friday.
I'm scared.
Friday.
Friday? All right. We'll do it Friday.
Thank you for the ice cream.
For a second, I thought I heard Time King's voice. My God, I missed the King.
100?
I think I'll crash the border. What border?
I believe he's in the UK from all the talking he's been doing.
Oh.
I need it. No, I have it. I just want to
Come on over, Jockey.
Oh, because he says benefits in the States. Yeah, so he's not from here. And I don't think that means Mexico.
Yeah. Yeah, Jockey. Depending on your age and
He's in Ireland.
oh,
Listen,
I want to go. Listen, Jockey. If we go see you in Ireland, then
will you
you
come
can
back
come
here?
see us in the UK. We'll bring you back to the
No,
US.
no, not UK, Ireland.
That's what I mean. If we go to Ireland to see you, you can come back to the US with us.
It's probably not as beautiful as Ireland, though. Actually, I'm going to promise you it's not as beautiful.
There's some parts that are very pretty.
Yeah, but not
Some parts.
Ireland, I heard is like amazing.
But I also heard that it always rains in certain parts
That's
of
okay.
Ireland.
They have beautiful grass, though.
I know they do. Wrestling Forever said, quick, jump across the pond.
We don't mention UK. See? It's
I've
Ireland.
heard that.
I've seen some really nice, beautiful pictures that this man
Me
that
too.
he used to live in the building. He passed away, but he would go all the time in the pictures. Oh my gosh! I
Yeah.
just want to bloop Ireland.
Me and Jimmy's sister used to always say, if we had one big trip that we could do together, it would be to Ireland. Because we both want to go so bad.
What do you mean? You have to put the gift card in.
Come on, bubbies.
Make sure you put in the instructions to have them call you when they get here. Oh,
We know he wants to be here, Joseph. But we want to go there to visit. So what better for me and Sheena to go there and visit and then bring Jockey home with us?
Peanut butter.
hold on.
Those who want to get married to peanut butter. I doubt it looks weird.
No, you can't. Can you hold on?
Thomas, you're going to go blind.
Brie, you didn't apply
Oh,
it. Hold on.
I got it now. Since you applied it.
It's not applied yet.
What are you doing, bubbies?
She bought a Amazon gift card to buy stuff on
This
Amazon.
card has already been applied to your account.
Okay, so go. Okay, yeah. No, go back to where you was.
Maybe it's not enough money. Is shipping a thing? Oh, what is it?
Do you have Prime?
No.
If you don't have Prime, you'll probably pay for shipping.
Choose the delivery option. Fast free delivery. I like that.
I need Prime. Wait, when are you shipping it to? What date?
23rd to the 27th. Or we can try this one
What is it?
to see what it says.
Thanks for swinging by, Fish.
You have to put more money on there.
I can't.
Go get a different card.
I don't have enough money.
Are they still open?
Really? They're going to have KOFI Kingston answer
I'll get
the
you one
challenge.
You just need 20 on it? Okay. Actually, come here.
What? I can't take it off.
I know, it's okay. I can just pay with this, the rest of it.
This is just stupid.
As far as LASLEY was concerned, he also was highly disappointed that KOFI Kingston was the superstar who decided to answer this open challenge. LASLEY just went through a triple threat match with Braun Strowman and Drew McIntyre last night. He agreed to the open challenge.
You have to pay for
Never
it.
mind, KOFI Kingston also competed.
Wait. It's my money?
Wait, no, I have to make an announcement before you ring the bell.
Yeah, just keep it on the account. It's my money.
Championship announcement.
It doesn't matter. I get money put on this.
I know. I'm saying money to you without your
Oh, he's changing the rules.
You said nothing about a championship match. I don't see Adam Pearce here making it a championship match.
Start your free trial. That sounds good to me.
You're not even worthy of being in the ring with the All-Right. What the? Good luck on your endeavor. This is why a great business manager is invaluable. MVP just proved his worth. Here we go. Kofi Kingston. So it proves MVP. Bobby Lashley sold his WWE opportunity. He chased both of the last 5 minutes. Bobby Lashley, a quick cover right now. Kofi Kingston. Bobby looking to make short work of Kofi Kingston. That was superhuman power. Watch this. Kofi Kingston up into the lights and then nearly out of the ring. That's the way Kofi even kicked out.
Oh, wait.
Shane, hello, agreed. Shane, Doris, I assume you say hi back since I can't hear. And hi, Sheena.
And I can track it?
Yes, Jockey, I believe that is what that is. Sheena, is that sound your dryer?
What?
Is that sound your dryer?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Jockey was like, I'm confused. Is that tumble dryer noise? So Kofi answered the open challenge, and then MVP said that they never said it was going to be for the title.
How do I track it?
Oh, we can hope, Shandog, that he drop
Sorry,
kicks
I had to
MVP.
help her. She had to make a purchase.
Had to make purchase. She had to make purchase.
It's still fun, you know.
Should I buy AirPods? Should I start catching?
Why didn't you buy earpods on there?
Because I want to do them in person so I can have them. And I got a couple of pods in there. And Starbucks keep doing talkies. And then this one's on Friday. That goes in the keychain.
Hi, fish.
Hello, little fish.
And I bought a gallon water bottle.
It's hard to wait.
Doris, did Kofi get a rematch for his WWE title match? No, Joseph Grohl, because they don't do automatic rematches anymore. Just because you were a champion doesn't mean you get an automatic rematch when you lose the title.
Well, it's because it was always the same matches
Right.
over and over and over again.
So, no, I don't believe he did.
Broader spectrum, faster 5G speeds, next generation servers with superior network reliability.
Yeah, they pretty much dropped Kofi Kingston in the title picture like a hot potato. And that's just like what I was saying earlier about like Braun Strowman and The Fiend holding the title the first time. It was almost like he was a title holder,
Yeah.
like a title warmer for when freaking Brock Lesnar came back. Because that's all it was. He held it and lost in 8 seconds to Brock Lesnar. Wasn't he?
That was a funny commercial.
I like that commercial. I first saw it in the Super Bowl.
I don't have cable, so I don't really see.
I was like,
commercials
oh, that's such a cute it's
That
it's
is a
lo-
cute commercial.
the first time they aired it, it was longer. And I thought it was so cute.
No.
Not full-time jockey. Like they had people at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but I don't think they had people there yesterday.
No, they were back at the Thunderdome yesterday.
Yeah, it's so weird.
So right now, WWE has been renting out stadium. And I know AEW announced that they would be going back on tour in July. So I don't know if like WWE hasn't announced anything. I mean, and I think
Come here.
they have the privilege of being able to take their time because they have the training center that they can use. And I did too, Joe. I loved the Warrior when I was a kid. And even when he came to WCW, I got excited. But as I became more of an adult, like I still love the Ultimate Warrior, the wrestler. Like the man,
Now look at this. Bobby Lashley just battering Kofi Kingston. He's already competed once tonight against Randy Orton of all people.
No, but my finger is throbbing. It hurts so bad.
Joseph, you got a kiss.
No.
You were, Shandog? Shandog said I was on SmackDown Friday night.
Listen, I tried to register for that for a while.
I've heard it's hard to get in.
I registered too late, I guess.
Yeah, you have to register early. Like for Monday, I think you have to register like the week before. And for SmackDown, you have to register on like Tuesday or something.
Yeah, I don't read my emails like that.
Yeah.
I saw it one time and it was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to try this. So I did. And then it said, all the reservations have been taken. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I mean, and I have mentioned this before. I actually almost wonder if it would be, in some ways, WWE's best interest to keep their weekly shows at the Thunderdome and just charge people like a nominal fee for being on the thing. Because then, your superstar...
Do they charge now?
No.
I was wondering that.
Yeah, no, it's free right now.
They should. You know what they should do? Is auction them.
Oh,
you know how much money they would make?
Yeah. I mean, because I know that, like, before COVID hit, they talked about canceling house shows and not doing them anymore because the attendance was so low that they weren't recouping their money for, like, the travel and everything. I mean, and in this way, it's almost like the best of both worlds. People get to see it, and the wrestlers don't have to travel. It's less wear and tear on them. It's better for their family life because they get to go home every night and just do, like, travel for, like, the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shandog, that's really cool.
Nice. Yeah, jockey. That's how it is here for like professional baseball and things. Certain states they're allowing people in attendance. So I'm sure if they
You sleeping?
were to look up a tour schedule, they could probably find a place that would allow them to.
After competing once tonight, and LASLEY is happy to continue delivering punishment until
I've never seen it either, Joe. I mean, I don't live in Connecticut, and I've only been to Connecticut a handful of times.
I
But
drove by it many times.
yeah, and when we went to Captain's house, I said to Jimmy, "Can we go by WWE headquarters?" He was like, "No, that's like north of where Captain is." He's like, "No." That's what I said. I'm like, "So?" Right? That and then one in New York, I've always had interest in going to. I mean, and I know that they do tours. You would probably have to pre-schedule it, but
We should figure that out.
right?
We should figure that out. Oh my
I'll have
gosh.
to Google it or something. And we could all
me a
do a
couple
meet
days.
and greet and do a tour of WWE and break into Vince's office and be like, "Look here, old man. This is how we're going to do it." Oh, no, he's not going to do the ring post, is he? How do you fucking stand there and watch him do that? The fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Shush your friend's head.
Right? He just literally sat there and watched it, knew what he was going to do.
But he's going to get involved now. Now. Makes no sense.
Oh, and the ref's kicking him out. But I
Yeah.
bet you Drew McIntyre is going to come out. Our man's going to come out, Sheena. There he is. No sooner do I say it than he comes out.
Right when you said it, he came out on mine.
Kofi Kingston just won. Yes, Joseph Grohl. We went to see Captain in the middle of a day last summer.
I've seen Captain many times.
It was on a Sunday. We went and saw Dizzy. Oh, no, we saw Captain first, and then on the way home, we stopped at Dizzy. Because at the time, Joseph, I had no idea where you lived. Look how much taller Drew is compared to those two. Aww. Dorito, what's up? So is anybody else disappointed with the pay-per-view? Sheena and I talked about it a little bit. And we were both a little bit disappointed. Haven't been a fan of wrestling for years. Surprised they have no fans in certain events. Yeah, they haven't for this whole COVID thing, Jockey. They do have fans like virtually watching it. Like they have TV screens around the ring. So fans' faces are in the TV screens. Doris a little kind of hoping Cesaro would have won. Me too, wrestling forever. I had a feeling he wouldn't, but there was a little bit of hope. But I think deep down I knew he wouldn't. Don't change the subject. I already told you, Joseph. Yes, we went to Connecticut. We saw Captain. Oh, Jimmy knew. Well, then you have to speak to Jimmy. Because I did not. I think WWE is waiting for a Roman versus Brock match. I think it's either going to be Lashley versus Brock and Roman versus The Rock at SummerSlam. Or Brock may face Roman just because that's the title Roman took from him, but
Okay, I'm gonna just smoke a little more, and then I'm gonna have a cigarette, and then I'm going to bed because
yeah.
I'm frapping exhausted.
Yes, I will be right behind you, my lady.
Well, not in my bed.
Not in your bed, no, in my own bed. I'll be cuddling with Tilly because she's already there.
Yeah, I have Kata and John and Roni, but I tend to kick Roni out because he's kind of annoying. He jumps like a bunny on you. It's really annoying. I hate it.
That's because he's a puppy, and that's what puppies do.
I'm like,
that's what puppies do.
It's annoying because I can't sleep as it is. I have a horrible time sleeping, and he is not good. I was hoping Cesaro won too, but I really think his arm is going to be fucked up.
Yeah.
His arm was fucked. Like, it looked deformed afterwards.
Yeah.
Like up at his muscle.
Yeah, right where his like collarbone area is.
Yeah,
I thought the same thing.
He tore it or something. It just looked really bad.
And I almost wonder, because a lot of times when they do shit like that, it's pre-existing injury that they need to get fixed. And if you remember, for months he was wearing tape.
Yeah, I was gonna say
on his shoulder. So it may have finally been like, all right, so we're gonna do this run, and then you can take the time to do your surgery. I'm watching don't ask me why, but I'm watching Ms. and Mrs. I wonder if his arm is like that from too much swinging. It could be wrestling forever. Oh, the Bruins won today, Joe. That's cool. Oh, God, you don't do shit like that. Just like you don't watch fucking videos of a woman giving birth when you're pregnant.
I helped my sister give birth when I was 2 months pregnant.
My goddaughter, Elizabeth, when she was pregnant with her first Madeline, she was in the delivery room when her older sister had her baby. She was like 8 months pregnant.
Oh, no.
And I was like, what are you, crazy? I'm like, she's like, Auntie, it looked like it was going to hurt. She's like, is it going to be like that for me? I'm like, well, yeah, that's why you don't watch that shit.
Oh, I held her leg. I was like, let's go. Let's do this. And hers seemed so easy compared to mine. She was like in and out. I was there for 58 hours before I even gave birth to him. Labor for 58 hours is not a fun time.
No.
It's not. I was like, just cut him out. And they said, we have no reason to. Yes, you do. He's 15 fucking days late. That's enough for me.
Right?
Take the motherfucker out. 8 pounds already? Take him out. He's
I
good.
would have been
Well
like, he's done. He's well done.
Both of them were 8 pounds. Like, where the hell did they live? Where? Like, did they have a leg in each one of my legs and an arm in each one of my... I don't know where the freak they lived. I have no torso.
Yep. That's like Elizabeth. She's very thin. And she's probably like an inch or two taller than I am. So when every time she was pregnant, she was literally all baby. And she was one of those women that lost all of the weight right after.
Lucky bitch. I just lost mine 18 years later. No, 16 years later.
Is it not free, normal, terrestrial TV, America West? No, it is. It's on normal.
But it's not free.
Yeah, it's
You
on
pay for it.
cable. Friday night is on Fox, which is a local station. So you would probably be able to watch that without cable. But like the other shows are on a cable network. Doris, I don't know if I want kids now from just hearing your story and Sheena's. Joseph, you're not going to be fucking giving birth to it. Don't worry.
Right? Why the freak do you care?
It's normal. It's easy for the guy, Joseph. It's very easy for the guy.
Pleasurable. Very pleasurable.
Right? Your part is pleasurable. It's the woman that goes through the torture. And you don't even have to be there when she does. Oh, my two born sections. Yeah, here they'll do C-sections, but I know that, like, I think it's an insurance thing. Like, some insurances won't pay for a C-section unless there's an emergency, because I believe it's a longer recovery time and you're in the hospital longer because of the incision and I think you're out of work longer. Dorito. I know. Oh, even better. Right, Joseph? Right. Yeah, you have nothing to worry about. That was one thing Jimmy always said to me. If we ever have kids, don't expect me to go in the delivery room with you, because I will be waiting in the waiting section. Yeah. What year is it? All right.
You know, it's so freaking itchy because it got burnt and now it's all like peely. So it's just so itchy. I don't do drugs, you guys. I do. Wait.
She don't sniff drugs, guys.
That was pretty funny as I hold a blunt in my hand.
Oh, Joseph Grove's cousin's pregnant. Nice.
Congratulations, Joseph.
Oh, okay, jockey. Good night, Chin Dog. Yeah, we won't be on much longer because Sheena's going to be going to bed, and I am shutting down and going to bed myself as soon as she does. My drink's done.
When are you going to be a dad, Joseph? Just remember, you guys heard it here first. Sheena is right from Shandog. That's right. Boom.
Yes, it's still up there. Sheena was right.
Sheena is forever puffing the magic dragon. All right, cigarette. Let's have a cigarette and then we'll go to bed.
All right.
Oh, I gotta take this one away from that.
So anybody got any big plans tomorrow? I'm just working. I'm working a double.
Work.
And then I'll probably jump on, depending on how I feel when I get home, I might jump on Jimmy's stream for a little bit. Yeah, the old epidural in the back.
Listen, I was so mean to my anesthesiologist when I was I don't even remember who. Wait. It was Brennan. So I was so mean to him. He wanted to wait for a contraction. I'm like, no, you are not. I said, you are doing it after because that's too much pain for me to do at one time. No. So he did. He waited like a nice doctor. He waited. And I was still a fucking bitch the whole time until he got it in. And then I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I was mean. And then I'm like, I'm so sorry I'm naked. Like, like he gives a shit. He probably hears worse. No, here's me yelling at the poor guy who's going to help me.
When Elizabeth went into labor for Madeline. No, Addison, because it was her first.
I tried to get my cousin to name her baby Addison if it was a girl, and she's like, no. I'm like, I love that fucking name.
Yep. And I kept laughing because I was there with her. And the doctors and all the nurses were like, I could have 10 of you a day. Because she was so polite. She was very sweet. She said, please for everything and thank you. And I'm sorry. Like, she didn't yell at nobody. And they felt bad because, like, and it happened with every one of her deliveries. As soon as she got to a certain centimeter, all of her contractions would stop. And they would have to wait and wait and wait. And then for a couple of them, like I think she was early for Addison, but she was already like 6 centimeters dilated. So they were like, you can't go home. And like that time, and I think one other time, they waited so long, they actually gave her the shit to induce contractions. Because they were like, we can't, like with Addison, her water broke. And they were like,
that.
Right. They were like, we have to, it has to come out soon.
Right.
Like,
when your water breaks, that's it. You got to stay.
Right. Right.
Mine didn't do that.
Yeah.
Brennan.
I wonder what happens if eat hash browns to satisfy the munchies. I don't know, Wrestling Forever. Why don't you try to eat hash browns to satisfy your munchies and let us know
I'm
on
not
Friday?
even hungry. I had pizza.
Sheena, maybe I'll adopt.
Yeah, because he's trying to say that his cousin's baby's not his. He's trying to change the subject.
He's waiting
so
for the right
excited
woman.
to be a dad. Yeah. Well, maybe you should get away from the one you're with, and then you can possibly find the right woman.
And Jockey, I believe we call it a spinal epidural.
Yeah.
I've been experimenting with edibles, Wrestling Forever.
Doris, don't hang out with Sheena or you're in trouble. I'm sorry, Wrestling Forever. At least it's not crack. It's just weed.
But I usually like, and I realized it today. I'm like, unlike most people, like I took one when I got home today, and I very rarely stay awake to enjoy the high. Like usually I'll take it to like help me sleep, or if I'm in a lot of pain, I'll eat one.
Yeah, I haven't gone and gotten any lately. It seems so far right now, and I've walk so much this last week. I'm tired.
Yep.
I'm like, I just want a break. Oh, wow.
Sheena, no problem. We wrestling fans do what we want.
That's right.
Yep. Jockey's thinking burgers and fries. See, around here, Jockey, I wouldn't be able to. Well, no, because even that McDonald's closes at like 11, so they wouldn't even be open. I would have to drive like an hour to find a McDonald's that was
Why
still
would
open.
you adopt a 20-year-old? If you're going to adopt somebody, you can adopt me, and I'm not going to pay you, though. It's going to be the other way around. Because if I'm the kid, you got to take care of me. That's it. I take care of mine, although they
And
take care of themselves.
Joseph, I'd hate to burst your bubble, but I don't think they put
Adopt
20-year-olds out
20-year-old
for,
kids.
yeah,
There's not a such thing as a 20-year-old kid.
because they're technically adults at the age of 18, and the state gives them money and says, see you later.
Let me tell you a funny story. I got to tell you lightly because Brennan, who is 18, a senior in high school, has 10 days left. Well, 9 days, I think now. But he said, Mom, Wednesday is senior skip day. I said, yeah. He said, so, do you think I can skip school?
Does he know you're not supposed to ask permission? Does he know that's the whole point of senior skip day is not to ask permission? You just do it.
They go to school at home.
What's next? Are you going to write a note explaining why he didn't go to school on senior skip day? That is funny.
Excuse me, son, for senior skip day, he asked me very politely and told me he had all his schoolwork done. I'm going to write that. I am sending that to Mrs. Lapafia, and I'm telling her straight out, listen, my adult son
won't be in school on senior just skip day. All his work is done.
See you Thursday online.
I think they actually do not expect seniors to go to school on that day. I think it's like a given that.
But the funny thing is he goes to school here.
Right? That is the funniest thing, is that he does homeschooling.
Sure, go ahead, skip school. Where are you going to go?
I'm just going to sit on my computer in my room.
He's going to sleep. Oh, God. Sometimes they're so fucked up, but then other times they're so fucking funny. I just want to whack them or give them like a high five. Like there's no in between, like either whack or a high five.
Yep.
Either way, I will always say they're my kids.
Yep. Oh, there you go, Jockey. Toast it. Do a toasted ham and cheese sandwich.
No, grill it like a grilled cheese. Grill it like a grilled cheese.
Oh, yeah, like a melt. A ham and cheese melt.
Like a super melt. I'm over here. Ooh, friendlies. Listen, I'm really going to cut my hair. I like this.
You've been saying that for weeks.
I know. Maybe when you see me Friday.
Like when you first came on and you had the hood on, I thought sure enough it was because you had your hair done.
No.
And you were going to throw the hood off.
But I do have to go get color because I have $10 off right now. And that I could buy like 2 for the price of 1. That's when I like to buy it. Although I do like it, how it is. You can't really tell, but the lightness, I like it.
Yeah, Jockey, you'll learn that here. Sometimes we still talk about wrestling once the show is over, but for the most part, we talk about general.
Yeah, it's 11:22.
Life things.
And we talk about it every day.
Yeah. Oh, Dorito's wife made enchiladas. I want an enchilada.
Listen, Dorito, what are you? Because I see the lucha. So are you Mexican or Spanish?
He's Mexican.
Okay, so of course she made enchiladas.
And his
And
wife
they were probably
is
amazing.
his wife is, I believe, Irish, Scottish,
Fuck up.
and Latino.
Sicilian and
I think.
Irish. Sicilian and Irish.
Oh, he's not. But it's the wife that's
She made
got the
enchiladas.
Spanish heritage. She's like Latino, Irish, and Scottish, I think.
My wife is Mexican, Indian, and Irish. So, of course, he had enchiladas, and they were probably mighty fucking good.
So I was close. I said.
You had it just backwards. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scottish, Sicilian, you know, one or the other. I wish I didn't give that soda to him. I don't think he took it.
So you better go get it.
I know, but my foot's asleep.
Oh, that could be a problem.
Yeah, he's sleeping, I think, too. It's very quiet in there.
Yeah, that sounds like me wrestling forever. I can't play the video games that are out today. I can't play them for the life of me. Like, I like role-playing games.
Hey, Kenyelle.
Hey, Kenyelle.
Is that how you say it?
I think. I don't know.
Hey, can you tell us if that's how you say it? Oh, I don't like games at all. Unless it was like the old Nintendo.
Yeah, like I like Mario Brothers. I like Skyrim.
Kick ass in there.
And Oblivion.
Gel or yell? Can yell?
Kenjel.
Angel. See how that is? So I'm thinking that that's Kenjel. Okay.
And she just said it's Kenjel.
Yeah, but she didn't say it, though. I have to read it. So,
right, but
Kenny can sometimes sound like a Y.
True. Depending on the heritage.
Kenjel.
Oh, okay, but say it faster. Kenjel. Angel.
Listen, Joseph, my laundry that I did is done too. Let me tell you, this washer is amazing. I did have to climb in it, though.
See, I told you. You were going to have to climb in that thing.
Awesomely.
And that's what matters. If it's big enough for you to fit a comforter, it's like the perfect washing machine.
Oh, yeah, it's huge inside. I'll have to show you when I open it. It's so nice.
Oh, Joseph, I would love for you to do my laundry. I don't have a lot.
My favorite thing to do is laundry. So when my washer went, that was like depressing to me.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of laundry to do, but I do need to do laundry.
I have all my ladies' laundry and 2 loads here. It got so bad that the other day I did it in my bathtub, like the old days.
I'll do that sometimes, like if for school, because they only give us so many uniform shirts. So if I don't feel like going to do laundry and that's really all I need, I'll do that. I'll hand wash them and hang them out to dry, because I'm like, I'm not going to spend fucking $10 to do a whole load of laundry when all I really need is a shirt.
Yeah, I put them in the dryer afterwards.
Oh, cool, Dorito. Ooh, you know what that means, Sheena?
What?
That could mean another meetup.
Oh, Joseph, you can give me the Nintendo. That'd be great. Thank you. Because I got my own laptop now, and because Santa Claus sucks face, and a Nintendo would make up for that.
Oh, okay, Dorito.
Then I could like Nintendo YouTube, like the other people do at Fortnite, but do like old school.
That's what Joseph does when he watches the pay-per-views. He does it on the Xbox.
Oh, no Xbox.
Right back to reality, Jockey. Yep, you never know what we'll talk about here, Jockey. Once wrestling's over, We talk about a variety of crap.
But we're a good time. We're a
We
good
are a
time,
good
Jockey. Are you a girl or a guy? I'm going to say Jockey sounds like a guy.
I was going to say, I think Jockey's a guy.
Nightfish.
I'm just in the bare knuckle fighting.
Is a girl. That sounds like a girl.
So. I agree.
All right. So at least we're on the same page.
Back in the day, I used to do laundry in the sink.
Listen, I felt like a straight up Amish lady. I should have shut the lights out.
Right?
Put a candle on. Oh my gosh. I thought it was very relaxing. I let it even sit in there and marinate. And
that's what I do. Like I'll scrub them and then I let them soak.
I did so good.
Yep. Things we learned from our mothers.
Okay,
who showed us.
I'll have that. As long as I could play Super Mario. Or even the regular Mario.
I still should try to find my game controller. I have this game controller that I bought for Jimmy for Christmas 1,000 years ago. And I ended up using it more than he did. You plugged it into the back, although I probably wouldn't be able to plug it in. You plugged it in the back and it had like 1,000 Nintendo games. And Mario Brothers was one of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mario Brothers, Tetris, like all the old school games.
I sucked at Tetris, but Mario, man, I am like...
I loved Mario.
Champ. I'm cutting my hair.
He was here earlier, Joe. Mr. Wolfie.
All right. I'll go to bed.
Good night.
Your cup is empty.
Yes, my cup is empty. So you know what that means, people. That means I'm going to bed too.
Bye.
Thank you all for joining us. Bye, Sheena.
See you Friday.
Yes.
Bye.
All right, people. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had a great night. And don't forget, I will not be streaming tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm working. I'll probably pop in Jimmy's stream after work tomorrow. But we will stream on Friday for SmackDown. And until I see you all again, lots of love. Mwah. Have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow. And we love you. Love you, Wrestling Forever. Joseph, Dorito, Jockey, thank you for joining us and hanging out with us. And hope you come back. Gary already went to bed. But Kenjil, thank you for joining us. Hope you come back. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Stay safe and love you all. Night, guys. Bye. Gotta play the thing. Bye, guys.